Alrighty, guys. What do halflings, gnomes, and dwarves all have in common?
Luke doesn't play him.
Very little.
Ah.
I'm done.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the game room. I'm LukeTheDM, and it's my job to kill everyone. Tonight, we're going to try something a little different. We've got some real nitty-gritty, true, hardcore West Marches hex crawls going on tonight, and I'm pretty freaking excited about it. I put a lot of love into this week, but that being said, I think due to kind of the nature of this and due to kind of the very hands-off DM style it requires, a lot of it's going to be improv, so hopefully it all works out. I'm super excited. Let's not kill the whole party tonight.
We're all gonna die.
Maybe.
Please
No promises.
don't.
Definite maybe. Yeah, so thank you for joining us. As always, we have our lovely following, I'm digging it. I'm loving the commitment, people. It's awesome to see familiar faces and new faces. Welcome if you're new here. We've got 5 beautiful, amazing returning players. We had one last minute dropout, so we got Mr. TheCursedKraken up here playing his TikTik. So I'm super happy, pumped, excited about it. Next week, so that would be 168 hours from right now, we have another backstory mission for Mr. Ezekiel Redtree, which is going to be fantastic. I've been working with Dan quite a bit. We've talked a lot. We've shared ideas, bounced back and forth, did some war drops. He gave me a lot of material to work with, which is really fun. And so we've got an awesome, amazing cast for next week. That's gonna be intense. So I'm looking forward to that. Make sure you stay tuned. A little reminder / announcement as far as TAC related stuff, Tealeaf adventuring stuff. I had a few people sell magical items back to the shop today. So just realize that that's something you can always do. Basically, you just let me know what item you want to sell. I'll give you a price. You sell it, and then those items actually go back into the magic item shop for other players to buy. So definitely keep an eye on that magical items handout in the shops and stores section there. And there's a whole bunch of cool stuff you can buy for the prices are right there. And if you don't know what something does, just ask and I'll tell you. I think one item has been bought so far. The Ring of Protection, that's it. Unless you count healing potions, but those don't really count. Anyway. I think that's it as far as game room stuff for the time being. I think we're pretty smooth sailing.
2 new items in the shop.
Oh, that's right. We got our Fuck Around and Find Out t-shirts, which apparently is a new catchphrase of mine that I accidentally created, but I love it. So check those out. And then we've got our WAP hoodies because it's getting chilly out. So if you want to, support TGR's artists and represent your favorite tabaxi, go ahead and get yourself a
pullover.
There you go. Golf clap for that one. Exactly. That being said, I believe we are ready to dive right in and get started on this exploration session. I'm really excited about this. So, tonight's adventure begins, as they always do, in the lovely, beautiful, free city of Kaydoria, on a lonely peninsula to the north of the Midnight Sea. There, on the main central drag of the city, known as Evander's Alley, right where it turns into the central town square, known as Ava's Piazza, and turns right onto Melora's Way, in a beautiful 3-story mansion, now resides the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. And things have been interesting in the last few weeks, months here at the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. There's been a number of very unique and strange contracts being accepted and undertaken. And recently, members of the company have started to kind of piece together a pattern, which good on you guys. it seems that there's a lot of activity and mystery and strange shenanigans coming from this local forest to the northeast known as the Howling Wood. And especially after last week's mission, it's been decided by the company that something needs to be done. Along with a lot of local sort of small farmer, post-it board sort of announcements of missing people, hunting expeditions gone missing, livestock being brutally slaughtered in small farmsteads in the local area. It's come a time where Reginald has decided to sort of step up, and he's put together an ACE team of representatives to first and foremost get an accurate map of some of the landmarks within the Howling Wood. And so tonight's mission is mostly about that above all else. It is exploration and it is charting out notable landmarks within the Howling Wood. This map is being created in the effort to then eventually aid further expeditions and sort of more targeted focused strikes as to figuring out how do we stop this madness? How do we figure out exactly what's going on, and how do we fix it? And so this is sort of the first preliminary sort of reconnaissance mission that these lucky adventurers have been selected for. So, over the last week or two or so, you've all sort of, in your own time, gotten the lowdown. You've all heard gossip and rumors, whether from fellow guild members or from Reginald himself or from people just around Kadoria. And this sort of anxiety and this tension is building, and especially since it's right around Halloween time, it seems like that spooky activity is kind of almost on the rise. And you can see, you've noticed that the moon is waxing, and it is getting fuller each night. And so you all have volunteered or been selected to lead this first expedition. So, if there's any conversations people would like to have, any questions you'd like to ask of each other or any of the NPCs other than Marigold, because she's been missing for a bit, feel free to do so. Any preparations you guys would like to do before we kind of dive right into tonight's session?
I have sticky boom boom and sleeping poison. Just throwing that out there. Mm-hmm. Anybody needs it.
How much is the sticky boom boom again?
75.
75.
And the sleeping is the same.
Okay. I'm gonna, I think, get one of each. I don't know what they do, but I just know that I have them.
There you go.
What we can't put to sleep, we're going to burn, as always.
As always.
All right. I will take one of each out of my inventory.
I like to think that Orsik is just killing himself. Getting ready to go out.
There you go.
Snaxx is gonna go up to Ciarenne. And hey, I know that you have your little poison rat thing, and I know that it looks really good, but I know you can't eat it, so I got this for you. And he rifles through his pockets and pulls out a dead squirrel. I caught this like a couple days ago, and I meant to give it to you a little sooner, but I kind of forgot about it. It's been sitting there for a little bit, but I thought that maybe you could have this. I got it for you.
Ciarenne is simultaneously guilty looking for lying to Snaxx about the poison mouse and horrified by the rotten meat that he's giving her, and tries to hide both of those emotions while she says, "Thanks, I'll keep it for emergency."
Oh yeah, it's good to have something for emergency in case you get really hungry in the middle of a mission. I mean, it's good. It's good. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Reginald, do you happen to ever read the adventure reports, or Just curious.
I'm sorry. And you can see like Reginald in the last few days has been like he's always kind of like a little flustered and like maybe in over his head with paperwork and negotiating and everything. But like especially in maybe like the last 3 or 4 days, he's just been like running around like a speeding bullet with like a chicken with his head cut off, just like papers flying everywhere, like ink stains all over his face, like just definitely frazzled. Like he hasn't shaved properly in a while, and he's kind of like in the middle of scribbling something. And he kind of like looks up at you, just like heavy bags under his eyes. I'm terribly sorry. What was your question?
Nothing, Reginald.
Are you
Nothing, just
no? It's my job.
Yeah.
Please.
No. I think I do have some products for under your eyes that I think would work beautifully when you have time.
Perhaps when
know,
when I'm free. Oh,
I can fix you right up.
thank you.
Don't even worry
Thank
about
you.
If I don't die from a clerical error.
He just like huffs and just dives right back into the work, like nose to the grindstone. And you can actually see Amnesty and Selena have actually kind of helped pick up some of the slack too. Like usually goofy kids kind of lounging around, they themselves have been like helping and assisting Reginald with like organizing paperwork or like talking to clients and like gathering intel and stuff about the recent shenanigans and mystery around this time of year in the Howling Wood. And it is a very sort of like the vibe has shifted a bit, and like usually the guild hall is this sort of jovial, lighthearted, kind of happy-go-lucky place. But in the last week or so, especially, it's been very down to business, very kind of serious, very. There's this sort of this ominous aura about the place.
I think this place needs a party.
Alrighty. So, are there any other last-minute preparations people would like to do? All right,
Guys, I have 27 sticky boom boom. And
Oh, you
3
have
sleep
20
bombs left.
Oh, you have 27.
Dude,
Oh,
I make 10 a week. I do 2 sleep bombs and I do 1 basilisk poison every week, and I just take it off my gold.
Oh, geez. Okay.
That's a lot of gold invested.
Yeah. Every week.
Snaxx will take 2 sticky boom booms.
All right.
All right. I didn't know there was that. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, so much.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna go ahead and okay. So, before we officially start the hex crawl, there are certain roles that need to be filled by members of the party. So, I need one person to be the head navigator. This is going to be the person choosing the direction, finding the trail, taking the safest possible path through the woods. I'm also going to need a cartographer. This is the person actually recording, drawing the maps, keeping track of your location, making sure you guys are completing your mission and not getting lost. I love the map.
We know who that is. We got that.
We're
already.
also going to need a scout, someone to actually look on ahead, keep an eye out for danger, be alert, be observant, make sure the party doesn't stumble into.
I think
Happen.
Orsik will probably be.
Okay, so Orsik, are you volunteering for the position of scout?
Yes.
Okay. We need and if you have proficiency or the required toolkit, such as cartographer's tools or navigator's tools, these are going
right
to
tools
be...
for the job, baby.
Yeah, you know. These are going to aid you in your adventure significantly.
Gotta love that perk.
So we need a we got our scout. Yep. Then we need the cartographer.
Yeah. So
which I think I've seen the maps. I mean, this looks clear to me.
Obviously, TikTik.
Yeah, we know where we're
all
going.
right, so TikTik is going to be in charge of actually charting, and
we're going this way.
And I mean,
There we go.
I
we go through it.
I grew up in a cave,
Make this
and caves are kind of like the woods. So I feel like I can probably lead us through the woods pretty well.
All right. So would you like to be the navigator, Snaxx?
Yeah.
Okay. So Snaxx is our lead navigator. TikTik is our cartographer, and Orsik is our scout.
Hashtag chaos crew.
Neither stepped up. This is their fault.
I just sat back and watched it happen.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nirendal and I will be the babysitters.
Luke,
So yes,
shield is 50 GP?
I believe so.
Yes, a shield is 50 GP.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
can I
shield
use-
is 10.
Oh, yeah. Even
Yeah.
better.
10.
Wait.
A normal shield is
Yeah.
10, and plus one shield is 500.
That's right.
Okay.
So you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
Do the
There you go.
do the +1.
Cool. Alrighty.
Yeah, it'll help.
Yeah, every bit counts. Okay. So, the next question I'd like to ask you guys, because I have tables galore in front of me on my second monitor, what time of day would you guys like to leave Kadoria to make it to the Howling Wood? From previous adventures, you guys would know that it's roughly like depending what time of day you leave, like with traffic and everything, like roughly like a 3 or 4 hour jaunt to make it to the edge of the woods, like as you're leaving the city. But then like this forest is massive. So like if you were to leave, actually, I'll look at the world map link. Show 2 players. So if we're looking at the Free City of Kadoria and the Howling Wood, kind of that upper quadrant there. Following the Silver Trade Road north out of Kadoria, it's about a 3 days journey along that road to get to Silvertown.
Oh.
So you can kind of gather the approximate size of this forest. So there's a lot of exploration to be done.
Big.
Yeah, is big landmass. So
Why don't we try to maybe make a suggestion? Start really early in the morning out of the city. Get there for first morning light.
I was gonna
be
say
my
I'm
suggestion as
I'm
well.
up at like 4 a.m. anyway for the exercise crew. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I know if we're doing this, I guess Snaxx would try to get up for exercising too, if we want to get a little exercise in beforehand. I've heard that can be real
No.
good.
We'd skip it.
Oh, okay, no exercise. All right, okay.
The jaunt to the Howling Wood is the exercise.
That's the exercise. That probably makes sense. We can do jumping jacks on the way there. It'll
we
be
go.
great.
Exactly.
All right. So, what time in the morning would you guys like to leave?
4,
So-
3
Or
a.m.
yeah, probably be a good
Oh my
start.
god.
Yeah.
Just before dawn, you guys are taking off. So, that being said, the streets of Kadoria are relatively quiet. There's still sort of the magically animated, vibrant sort of neon lights all through Avandra's Alley. But as you make your way sort of northern into the more artisanal and residential districts, it is eerily quiet. The streets are not empty by any means, but they're not bustling. Making your way out of Northern Gate, you guys managed to catch a beautiful sunrise over the countryside, a lovely dawn, and sort of this chill, kind of overcast day. And I'm going to go ahead and move you guys to the hex map. So we're going to kind of be jumping maps quite a bit tonight, but this hex map is kind of be our home base, so to say. The way it works is I've got the edges of it revealed, so you guys kind of generally know, like, okay, this is the road, this is the countryside, but the actual map, the actual heart of the woods itself is hidden. As you guys explore, depending on the success or failure of our navigator and of our cartographer, different areas of the map will be revealed. Otherwise, you guys might be wandering off into uncharted territory. So, it's a very big map, so I apologize for that. But if you look, when I switch, it's going to be on the bottom left-hand corner. There's the little tack logo, and that represents you guys. So all of you guys should have the ability to move that. Oops, 1 second. You guys, so it's going to be the bottom left.
Gotcha.
You guys should have the freedom to move that little logo. Anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
No clickies.
Nobody? Try it now.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll 20. Gotta love it.
Got it.
So each hex, I believe I've done this correctly. So each hex represents about 2 miles. And so on a normal, nice road, each
Oops, sorry.
hex. Way to fuck with the token. No. Each hex is going to take you roughly 20 minutes, half an hour to traverse. Once we start getting into sort of rough terrain in the forest, your travel might slow down a little bit. So, you guys are aware of the edge of the forest there. You guys can kind of choose your entry point. We'll say right about when you get to this point on the map. Thank you for the aura. That just makes it pop a little easier.
That was the idea.
Um,
That was the idea.
Thank you. You guys can kind of choose your entry point, so to speak. Just know that time is a factor and that the woods do get more dangerous at night. You guys would just kind of common sense know that.
Luke, is it artisan's tool? So the right tool for the job, does that include like a cartographer kit type thing, or
you can magically create one set of artisan's tools. I'm not sure that. Let me Google that real quick because that's an important question. Artisan's tools are alchemist supplies, brewer supplies, calligraphers, carpenters, cartographers, cobblers, cooks, glassblowers, jewelers, leatherworkers, masons, painters, potters, smiths, tinkerers, weavings, and wood carvers. So yes.
Wow.
sweet?
Navigators' tools are not considered artisan's tools, but cartographers are. So you can actually just magically conjure up a beautiful map making kit.
Bingo. That's what I'm doing then.
There you go.
Right before we leave in the morning. Why not?
Cool.
Well, hell.
Well, hell.
Look at that. The
Well,
goblin's
hell.
useful.
Okay,
Look at that. We picked the right man for the
What do you
job.
Think about this point here where it looks like there's a little path heading in.
And that would definitely be the safest route.
That's safe, but that's really far away. We'd have to. That's like a lot of hours to get up there.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
multiple hours.
I thought we were picking where we started on here, so we're just gonna go straight in from the side.
So it would take you roughly 4 hours to get there. So
Oh, okay.
maybe
So I misunderstood.
Yeah, so as of right now, at 7 a.m., you guys are at your current position. So if you're willing to give up time to get to that point, know that you're traveling faster along the road. So if you're willing to kind of give up time and maybe start getting into the woods itself at 11 in the morning, that's completely up to you guys.
That's all you, Lucky.
That's a tough call, because sometimes it's better to take the time to stab at a vital point, but sometimes it's better to just stab really quickly. And I think that translates perfectly to this.
You follow your heart.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. We got to get into the thick of it pretty soon anyway, so maybe we should just go right into the thick of it immediately. I see trees. Let's barge into the closest trees we can.
Starting
The
strong.
whole woods has
Implying-
to be zapped eventually.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be in the woods regardless, so let's just wood it up.
All right, so go ahead and move to the hex where you guys would like to begin your entry point. Okay, just straight shot. So a little before 8 in the morning, you guys sort of stand at the wood line of the Howling Woods, this beautiful, ancient, sort of primordial forest. This time of year, the trees look like a sea of fire with various warm shades of reds, oranges, yellows, and browns sort of melding into this very simultaneously off-putting and unsettling, but also sort of warm and welcoming, almost like these gesturing arms as the branches sway in the breeze and almost sort of invite you in.
I love fall.
It's beautiful. Okay. Your first few hours into your first hour or so of travel into the woods goes relatively easy. It seems like the forest gets thicker and denser as you get further into it, and so starting off, the trees are relatively spaced. There are a number of sort of cleared out trails that you imagine hunters, gatherers, people traveling, the edges of the woods have used, and so it's relatively light and easy travel. As you progress further and further into the woods, after about half an hour's worth of travel or so, you guys notice that this is very much an alive forest. There are birds chirping and that chittering of bugs. You hear crickets, and occasionally as you're walking through, you can hear the little scuttling and ruffling of the leaves on the ground of some small rabbit, or occasionally you would see game, rabbits, small deer, kind of like off in the wood line, sort of running away as they get whiff of your scent. It is a very beautiful and sort of peaceful, and yet there's that sort of autumn chill in the air and this occasional breeze that stirs through and just sort of gives you this very kind of unsettling aura. As we continue to progress, our navigator, Snaxx, what direction? Are we just heading straight? So you guys have free, basically can kind of do, north, south. You can you have that 6 options of movement on the hex, so go ahead and describe to me what direction you'd like to head.
All right. So my thought here, and I'm really willing to take some advice here too, because I know I'm navigating, but decisions are best made with a group. That usually works pretty well. I think we should go right into the heart of the woods. We should go that way, and Snaxx would be pointing northeast.
Okay.
With that would be.
And at this point in your travels, the canopy above you is sparse enough that you can still see the morning sky. It is a somewhat overcast day, but you still can kind of keep track of position of the sun and everything, and so you're aware of cardinal directions still at this point.
As aware as Snaxx ever is.
Yeah.
At least.
Well, you're very aware of the sun. You're like, fuck that
that's
guy.
True. Sun. Yeah. Fuck that. I hate going that way. Sun way. Yeah, so I'd be like, north, east. I'm so good at this. Northeast.
Northeast. Okay, just right towards the heart of it. I like it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm all into
the heart is where you kill things. And I don't know if we want to kill things, but we do want to figure out things, and you can figure out with the heart.
All right. As you continue to progress, it's still relatively easy travel around the edges here. I need to roll on my table. Chaos table.
Chaos table.
It's fine.
Okay. As you're looking around, I need our scout to make a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
Guidance.
Yeah.
So guidance is more of a momentary thing, whereas this is sort of an ongoing sort of. So I would say guidance does not necessarily apply here, but a 10.
There's a solid 10 for you.
So Orsik, as you're sort of taking point, weaving through, keeping an eye out for danger, you come across, and it's actually the scent that hits you first, and you're kind of like, ooh, what is that? And you kind of look around, and in a small clearing up ahead, you can see what appears to be a rather large animal, like some sort of caribou or an elk, sort of laying on its side, very still, and it's maybe at this point about 50 feet off from you.
How far ahead of the rest of the party?
As far as you'd like to be. I'd say you're still like within earshot, so maybe like no more than like 100 feet ahead.
All right, I will trick the rest of the party using a quick whistle that Orsik doesn't really do like the whole like bird call thing because he's
Sure.
Why would he? But he can whistle, so
It's like
yeah. That's I can't whistle, so thank you for doing it.
I can't either. That's a nice one. Nice one.
all right. So the rest of you guys are alerted. Orsik standing there. Yeah. All right.
So, just so you guys know, Ciarenne can speak with animals.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
Could be
really
very
fun.
useful.
Do you talk to your mouse?
Oh,
Of course. How do you think I
God.
practice?
That's perfect. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. So Orsik, you found this strange clearing with this what looks like an elk or a caribou kind of laying on its side. The rest of the party is alerted. What would you like to do?
I imagine it's a rather large elk caribou, right?
It's a large stag. Yeah, like it's got this massive rack of antlers on its head, but it's just sort of laying there, not moving. Doesn't really seem to have taken much notice to you.
I would like, and it's just laying there.
Yep.
Is it wounded? Can I see anything like that?
You might have to get a little bit closer if you'd like.
All right, I'll move a little bit closer.
Are you being sneaky?
Well, I mean, gonna try.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check at disadvantage because of your armor.
We're doing great.
Okay. So you carefully, slowly, chink, chink, and your feet are ruffling through all the fallen leaves and pine needles in the forest. Just this as you're stepping, but the elk does not move, and it doesn't take you very long to realize that that's the source of this nasty sort of stench of rotting meat. You kind of round about in a slight arc, and you can see that this corpse of this elk has been absolutely ravaged. You can see cracked ribs protruding from the body, and it looks like most of the internal organs and the meat of the haunches of this thing have been completely ravaged.
All right, I'm gonna whistle again 3 times, and if anybody can see me, I'm gonna wave them up, try and get them a little. I'm also gonna keep an eye out in the area as they advance, make sure that nothing comes back for seconds.
Sure, kind
I'm
of keeping your eyes peeled.
quietly trot over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the rest of the party kind of trots over with Orsik, and you guys are all standing in. It's like it's not really so much of a clearing as like there's like a little bit of sunlight that's kind of coming through, and you guys are all standing around this massive like you. I mean, some of you may have like interacted with game before, but this is good eats. This is like Kingswood prime game here, and it is just absolutely like it's kind of wild. Like whatever killed this thing did so quickly and efficiently.
My God, we never got food this good back. I mean, this is great. This is like, whoa, guys. We should grab some of it.
Well, the problem here is whatever killed this thing did it quickly and efficiently, and it might do that to us too.
If anyone would like, you can make either a nature check or a medicine check to examine the corpse and try to, like Witcher style, see if you can glean anything out of this.
A nature check?
Yeah, nature or medicine, anything of that nature.
All right, Nami.
There you go, Nami.
All right.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well,
okay.
Just go for that. Jeez.
Out of character. Jesus.
So, TikTik and Nirendal, you guys kind of managed to piece it together, and looking specifically at the wounds on this creature, shattered rib cage, these large ribs just completely broken open and torn open, large raking wounds. You can actually see there are a few kind of on the internal side, like actually piercing out, kind of like against the ground. You actually pull them out through the rib cage. These like large, maybe about 1.5 foot long spines or like spikes. And you can see these large carnivorous fang marks actually like taking bites out. And Niren's a pretty sociable creature. You've talked. You've probably mingled with huntsmen and lumberers here in Kadoria. You know, those big grizzly men out in the nightclubs or whatever. You know that manticores in particular are quite a nuisance around Kadoria, and there's lots of legends about heroes that have gone and slayed them, and it's kind of become sort of a rite of passage of any adventurer, hero, or hunter to kind of slay a manticore from Kadoria. And you would also piece together that Selena got one and killed one for the guild lounge. But this is all piecing together, and with what you see, the evidence here, this looks. That's true. This looks and appears to be the killing of a manticore, the hunt, the evidence of a manticore hunt here.
Guys, my friend Charles has a tattoo. Creature. I think it was a manticore.
All right, I've heard of those. I've seen one of them, and I've apparently brought another one to play. They're not fun.
Yeah, he had a scar. That's why he had the tattoo. He said it's really scary. Then he flexed his muscles a lot.
Whoa.
All right, so we probably shouldn't mess with this. It's probably a trap.
No. He
Can
didn't
I make
mention
a quick
manticores.
investigation of the area?
So sorry, one at a time. I heard TikTik. What were you saying, Niren?
I'm not sure if manticores are a trap laying. I mean, I think maybe they're an ambush creature, but I don't know if they set traps per se.
Regardless, aren't they venomous? We should probably avoid anything to do with their meat of their kill.
All right.
That
smells
that's
kind of
good.
poor.
I've eaten some envenomed meat before, and oh boy, it does not sit good.
So TikTik, as this conversation's going, make me an investigation check just to kind of look for anything else in the area. All right. You do see a large portion of grass that is sort of like flattened a bit, where you can imagine a sizable creature, maybe about manticore size, might have like laid next to this and actually feasted. But no footprints or no sort of trail or marking from this. But you do actually look up and around, and you can see there's actually sort of right on the tree line, right in the canopy, you actually see a few snapped branches. And so you can imagine a manticore laying here, killing this stag, feasting, and then actually taking off and flying away. You kind of put together the pieces and kind of visually imagine the scene going down here.
All right, so TikTik, knowing this, is just going to kind of make his way back over to the caribou, pull out his dagger, and take off a giant chunk of meat, whatever he can.
Okay. I mean, it seems like it's been picked fairly clean, but you're able to kind of get like a decent little backstrap. So you can add caribou meat to your inventory for what it's worth.
Okay.
Maybe Arrow will enjoy it.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Sure. Yes.
All right.
Here's your whole environment. Way to go, TikTik. Use every resource.
All right. So anything anyone else would like to do?
Tank, big brain plays.
I say we move on and get out of its hunting ground. If that.
Oh yeah, we don't want to run into that. That thing's big, and if it killed that, then it's big, and big's bad.
From what I understand, there's no way this whole forest is a hunting ground.
Oh, that.
Well.
But not as tough as we are, so don't even
exactly. I mean, you're tough.
Sweat.
I know all of you are tough. Ciarenne
tough.
is really good. She like if you get hurt, she will get you so good because she's the best. And you know, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally fine.
All right. So,
Fearless leader.
the way
Onward!
this is going to work is I need a so our navigators, Snaxx. Are you proficient in navigators tools?
Nope.
No. Okay. So it's going to be just a straight survival check to continue to head on course.
Awesome. I don't have a negative.
So I have sort of zones of difficulty class as we go. So that being said, so we're going to have 3 checks for every movement as we head into sort of uncharted territory. There's going to be a survival check to see if you can actually head in the intended direction. There's going to be a cartographer's tools check, which will be TikTik. Those are intelligence based to actually chart and see if you can reveal the correct area. See if you can accurately kind of keep track of the map. So this map actually kind of represents TikTik's drawing in real time almost, and there might be like gaps and like unfilled or unrevealed areas. And then I need Orsik to make a perception check to see if you can avoid danger.
Awesome.
Oh boy.
You ready for that now then?
Yeah, sorry. So yes, everyone can go ahead and make their respective checks.
So, I make an intelligence check.
So if you're proficient in that tool, actually, I'm not. So you might
Gives
have
me the
tool.
proficiency bonus to any check I make with the tool.
Then yes, so you're gonna make essentially you can essentially roll an investigation check because it's going to just be adding your intelligence and proficiency bonus anyway. Okay.
All right, so it's going to be a 20.
Damn. Well, that's already adding your
Yeah, because you're proficient in investigation, right?
Yeah. So you're already proficient in investigation, so that's already adding your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Right. Essentially, it's the same roll. So like if you were going to roll investigation or cartographer's tools, it's the same. So you're good. You're good. Okay. So we've got a 19 on survival and 18 on investigation to reveal the map, and I need a perception check.
Sure. All right, here comes a perception check. It's going to be great. I don't want to let anybody down right here. And hey, it's a 19.
Nice. Okay. And which direction are we heading, oh wise and fearless navigator?
Still to the northeast.
Okay. As you guys continue on, charting along as you go. I'm going to roll on my table.
Yay.
Okay. Another half hour or so of travel goes on. At this point, it's about 8:30 in the morning, and you guys are just making a nice brisk pace through the forest. It does start to get a little bit denser. The wind is still blowing, but nothing eventful in the next half hour of travel. So, I will say, Ciarenne and Nirendal can both aid another role as you're traveling. So you guys aren't just like walking around doing nothing, you're contributing. So you can grant advantage to one of the other skill checks if you'd like to help. So you guys can kind of choose like, okay, we really want advantage on the survival check, or we really want advantage on the cartographer check or whatever. So
Well,
you guys have
Ciarenne
it.
would definitely help Snaxx. So
Yeah.
That's the right move.
Okay. All right. So what direction would we like to head next? It's going to kind of be a lot of the same dice rolls every time we move, so we're going to kind of get into a rhythm of it.
I still think northeast is probably the way to go for the time being.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. And so I need a fresh set of rolls.
So fresh
right,
and so
here it comes.
roll.
I'm just gonna assist Orsik, I think.
Okay, nice.
Well, that's good.
Oh, jeez.
As you guys continue to press on. Another half hour or so of relatively uneventful travel.
Yes. happy about that. Uneventful's kind of good.
Still heading northeast?
Northeast,
All right.
northeast for now.
Fresh set of
Right
rolls.
into the belly of the beast.
Yeah, you gotta stab right into the belly.
All right.
I'll repeat
Man.
my assistance.
I'm getting
Sure.
some good.
Same.
Hey, I got a 13 with assistance.
There we go. And
good
you
rolls.
guys go another half hour relatively unscathed. You notice as it starts to go around about 9 o'clock in the morning, the sun is starting to peek through the clouds a little bit more, and there is sort of a warmth that's sort of coming through, but it is fairly windy, and you can see the wind is actually blowing through and actually picking leaves up off the ground and sort of making these small little twisters throughout the woods. And it's this very peaceful, kind of lovely autumn sight in the woods. It is a little chilly, but you guys came dressed appropriately, so you're okay.
My Uggs.
You got your Uggs, yeah. But relatively uneventful.
Yeah. This is so easy. I mean, I'm really glad that I'm navigating. I think I'm pretty good at this. Northeast.
Great.
All right.
Oh, fuck me.
All right.
Oh boy.
I mean, that was bound to happen with a +1 at some point.
It's all right.
Ooh,
I
okay.
failed on that one.
Yeah.
All
We
right,
got
here
this.
we go.
Yes.
One more.
Yes.
Ooh, good thing for the.
Oh my god! Let's get all those bad rolls out now, guys.
That's right.
Oh. Terrifying.
So,
Okay.
as you guys progress, the woods do start to get thicker, and travel starts to get a bit more difficult. Your pace is starting to slow. You notice, Snaxx, that as you're leading through, there are parts of this forest that are borderline impassable, and so you do have to kind of almost find the path of least resistance through the woods and sort of bushwhack through, and cut through brambles and stuff. And so you're trying to kind of keep your mind on northeast and sort of use the position of the sun, but in doing so, you kind of almost have to circumnavigate through various obstacles and through various terrain. So you do get a little bit off course, but you're at least somewhat aware of that fact. Orsik, off in the distance to pretty much the direct east, you see a large through the treetop cover, through the canopy, you can see like a larger tree sort of rising up above. Maybe it's hard to judge distance, but not too far off. But it is noticeable.
There's a large tree not very far off. You see it, Nirendal?
Yeah. I see it.
I mean, I guess it's kind of near.
That is a large tree.
That's a good landmark.
Yep.
We should head for it.
Huh.
I'm gonna whistle back to Snaxx.
Womp womp womp.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Get our bearings. You like climbing trees, Snaxx?
I am a pretty good climber, if I do say so myself.
You say we climb that tree.
I am entirely down for that. Actually, up, because it goes up. But yeah, up for that.
All right. Tree.
Alrighty.
Tree.
Free.
Cool.
Free.
So, what direction are you guys heading?
I don't
The
know.
tree is, as far as you can tell, it's directly east.
East, then
Okay.
directly east. Directly east.
All right. I need a fresh round of rolls, please.
East.
Okay.
We're fine.
As
We're
you
mixing it up
progress-
there.
Continuing into the darkness, into this uncharted territory, the going gets tough. It is very, very thick brush to the point, and you've been doing a good job of finding the small game trails and finding areas that are less dense, but it gets to the point where you guys are going to have to actually start like hacking and slashing, cutting and carving your way through the forest. And as you do so, it is grunting, just tiring, exhausting work, but you guys are here for a purpose, and that drives you. You do reveal the area that you're in. And as you're cutting and carving through, heading in direction, Orsik, for a moment, you actually lose sight of that tree as the canopy above you just grows so thick to sort of obfuscate it. But eventually, as you carve through a particularly nasty bit of brush, you sort of push out into this clearing. It looks like sort of a man-made, unnatural clearing.
Oh boy!
You can see what appears to be a field, sort of relatively flat terrain, with a low-rising, maybe 3-foot stone wall, and in a state of disrepair, kind of crumbling and surrounding this open clearing. There appears to be some sort of dilapidated structure off in the distance, and then what looks to be sort of like a crumbling mausoleum of sorts on the other side of this field, and scattered and sort of tossed around like a children's toys in a living room are a number of gravestones that appear to just be toppled and broken off, eroded by the weather here. There's a rusty iron gate sort of held on one hinge, just sort of slowly creaking as you guys approach.
Well, I'm gonna do my super awesome stealth move back behind the wall.
You also notice in the middle of this sort of cemetery, for lack of a better term, there's a massive tree sort of rising up and out of the ground.
Yep, I'm gonna still get to the wall and hide behind it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow his lead.
Yeah. Oh God, if we're hiding behind
Considering he's the
walls,
scout.
oh boy,
Okay.
he knows what to do.
All right. I'm gonna have to like edit the map in real time as we go. So we've got TikTik. We've got Nirendal. We've got Orsik. We've got Snaxx. And we've got Ciarenne. Okay. As you guys rush up to the wall kind of next to the gate, I need stealth checks from everybody. Party stealth check. Those of you in heavy armor are at disadvantage. That would be TikTik and Orsik.
I mean,
Am I considered heavy?
Is that 9 good? You want me to roll again?
The 9's good. It's at disadvantage.
Is scale mail considered heavy?
It has a disadvantage attached to it. It's not considered heavy.
Ew. All right.
Yeah. I'm in scale as well.
Okay. So, in sort of a mad dash, you guys rush up to the low wall and kind of crouch down, doing your best that you can. You feel pretty well hidden, but nothing immediately catches your, nothing immediately charges out after you. You notice, as you kind of take a quick peek over the wall, scattered throughout the cemetery are what appear to be these like sort of dangling, vaguely humanoid structures. They appear to be made out of like a wooden stake into the ground, maybe about 6 or 7 feet tall, with sort of these large arms, kind of like a crossbeam on either side, vaguely humanoid looking. You recognize these as scarecrows. And there are half a dozen or so of them just sort of scattered about the graveyard. Unmoving, just sort of swaying in the wind.
Oh man, good thing Shiana and Hebediah aren't here. That would be really bad for them.
You also notice that dangling and swaying in the branches of this massive tree are a number of corpses in various states of decay that are dangling on nooses that are all just sort of swaying and rocking in the breeze. There are a number of crows and other carrion birds that sort of come and land on like a shoulder and start plucking at, peeling off various bits of flesh from some of the corpses.
Probably a good thing Skamos isn't with us.
I wouldn't mind a stinky presence here.
Hey, Luke, how many scarecrows?
At a quick glance, roughly half a dozen or so.
All relatively
Maybe we
close
don't
to each
climb the
other,
tree.
or-
They appear to be mostly in just bits of patchwork, like flannel, like burlap sacks for like a head, with sort of like a little sort of.
What I'm saying is, like,
muffled face.
logistically, they're all relatively kind of close to each other.
They're kind of spaced out. The graveyard itself, you guess, is roughly 100 feet, kind of 100 feet long and wide. It's relatively square. And there is sort of like a building off to your, if you're standing like off to your left, sort of behind the large tree, and then that mausoleum is kind of off to the right.
So, in the handful of time TikTik has been at the TAC, would he have ever heard of any man-made structure like this coming from the woods from anything overheard by Reginald or Marigold or?
Make a history check. You would know that the Howling Wood is very old, and that presumably there were nomadic tribes that used to live here, peaceful, kind of simple people, but nothing sort of worthy of a name or remembrance by history. So it does strike you as odd that there is this man-made structure, but not out of the realm of possibility. The scarecrows are definitely weird.
It's
Alright.
a little odd that there are scarecrows guarding a graveyard. That's not typically the use for scarecrows.
Yeah.
Can I go take a look at one?
Investigate?
Can I go take a
Yeah.
look at one?
Do you think that's safe?
No, but I
I
want to do it.
He's not a crow. It's only fitting he'd go right up to it. He's not as scared of it.
Oh,
I don't know what
kobolds are very
I don't know what everyone's
literal people.
worried about. This is like I'm not a crow
We
either.
we should probably check
terrible
this
idea.
one out. This could be a growing
We're here
concern.
to. Well, as much as I'm curious, our objective is to gather more map information rather than what is this information?
Quick,
Well, I agree that we should be mapping out if there's something around us watching us. We should probably try and figure that out too.
So when we went on this, was our stated objective to map out or to figure out things with the Howling Woods?
The stated objective was reconnaissance. However, any clues as to what the fuck is going on are kind of bonus. So
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
don't get me wrong, everybody. I would be glad to walk away, but haven't we had some issues with hags recently? And doesn't this seem very haggish?
I would like
Yeah,
to face
I
the
mean,
hag again.
And I think I had a brief conversation with Cheese, and he said there's still one missing.
Haggish. All you think about is food, Orsik.
I would. Damn it.
I don't eat haggis. It's weird.
Beat me to it.
all right, so what are you guys doing? What's the game
I'm so
plan?
proud.
I want to investigate a scarecrow.
Okay, so TikTik walks right up to one. What is everybody else doing?
I mean, if we're gonna check out this place, I'd like to check out the mausoleum.
I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna keep my eyes on what TikTik's doing and just prep Eldritch Blast just to cover him. Like I got you.
Okay, Snaxx, what are you doing?
I would. If Orsik is thinking about checking out the mausoleum, I'm probably sticking with him because I mean these are just scarecrows. They're just there to scare crows. Who the hell cares?
Okay, and Ciarenne?
I think I'll probably start looking at the tree, just looking that direction towards the tree with all the
Okay.
nooses.
So, TikTik, as you kind of walk up, hi puppy. As you walk up, I need you to make me an investigation check. Nat 20.
Natty.
As you approach,
Yo.
you sort of make your way into the graveyard as Orsik and Snaxx walk behind you, Nirendal kind of staying near the gate, kind of magical glitter bomb energy cackling at the fingertips. This scarecrow is very well made, and it's very lifelike. And as you kind of get closer and you start investigating it, the craftsmanship is really interesting, and you wonder like how flammable it is. And all of a sudden, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
All right. As you approach, you are have the wherewithal to realize as it's happening, there's this sudden snap and twist of the neck, and it looks in your direction, and just this wide grin with these sharp, ragged teeth look at you, and it just lets out this cackle as various other scarecrows start popping up and off of their sort of almost crucifixes in a sense. And I'm going to move you guys to the map.
Spooky.
And I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
I did not see this coming at all.
So when I said
No,
create spooky
not at
characters,
all.
I didn't say fuck with me. God damn it!
Oh wait, there I am. Oh boy. Okay, sorry. Had to select
All
myself
good.
first.
That's what you get for rolling so well on all your other saves.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
For the scarecrow.
All right. Before we officially get into initiative, Nirendal, you had prepared an action. So you see this thing kind of ooga booga at TikTik and hop down. You can use your held Eldritch Blast if you'd like.
Don't even go there, Scarecrow.
All right, a 16 will hit for 3 points of force damage. Nice. All
Is
right.
that real though? Don't I? How do it
Do you have
Oh,
agonizing
zero?
blast?
do?
Yeah. So let me
It might. Oh,
fix that for you real quick on your character sheet. Where are you? There's so many character sheets.
Where
Here
am
I
I?
go.
That's a +4.
oh, it looks like it's adding. But your charisma's probably higher.
Yeah,
than that.
Christmas
I
plus
don't
4.
know.
Yeah.
So it should be
I don't
1d6
Yeah,
understand.
plus charisma.
Or 1d10.
Or sorry, 1d10 plus. No.
Then +1 from Spooky Hagstick.
Okay.
Wait, no. Is that real?
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. So go ahead and try that now. It should be 1d10 plus 5. There we go. You can reroll the damage if you'd like.
Okay.
All right. So there we go. That's more like
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
14 points of force damage as you just come in and Cowabunga just blasts this thing and it kind of rears back with the impact. We are now officially in initiative. So, Snaxx, you have the initiative as two of these creatures on either side of you pop out as you're sort of approaching this mausoleum here. What would you like to do?
I
Ciarenne,
didn't
you
know
are
this
on
could happen. What? Well, I'm not afraid because I'm not a crow.
But he could have known.
No, this was completely unexpected. I guess the closest one. Oh no, I'm sorry. The closest one to me is there, huh? I didn't even see that guy. Did they
wonder.
Okay, so since that's the closest one, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna take a little spear stab at that little buddy next to me.
All right, that's right. You've got the Hasta.
I got a hasta.
All right, 19 comes in and pokes into it. You can see a little bit of straw actually pop out of the sack that makes up its torso. But that is 7 points of piercing damage. Nice shot.
It's really stabby now. And their mask, no. And that will be my whole turn.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Alrighty, Ciarenne, you are up. At the start of your turn, because you were investigating, I need you to make me a perception check on the tree here.
Oh, perception check. Okay.
Yes. Okay. You notice something strange. As all of this is happening, the branches of the tree seem to start swaying and like the corpses kind of swinging, but there's no breeze.
Uh-oh.
So you have that information at the start of your turn. What would you like to do?
I mean, I would like to maybe communicate that as best I can to people just to keep an eye on the tree.
Okay.
But since we have active threat, I'm just gonna try and shoot at the one that's right here
Okay.
with my crossbow.
All right. Pew pew. A 13 hits for 10 points of piercing damage. Is your crossbow magical?
No.
Okay, so it is resistant to the damage, so it's only going to take 5 points of damage, but a palpable hit.
Okay.
So that's your action. You still have movement and a bonus if you'd like.
I'll use my bonus to cast Bardic Inspiration on Snaxx, and that's it.
Snaxx is a little bit.
Oh, he's too far.
Oh, actually, he's just in range. It's 60 feet. So you can inspire
Hey.
Snaxx. So Snaxx, I'm going to give you a little purple dot to remember that you have a D6 inspiration die.
Yeah, I feel so good now.
All right,
You
beautiful.
stab extra good next time.
All right, and staying where you are.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, Nirendal, you are up. TikTik, you're on deck.
Whew, okay. I'm just gonna keep shooting at this spooky guy because I hate him.
Okay.
But secretly I love him.
All right, 13 hits for 13. Nice shot. You can see a lot of the stitching kind of keeping this thing together is starting to come apart. And in between, like where the straw is, you can actually see like what looks like millipedes and centipedes and like wasps and spiders kind of crawling in and making up
Oogie
sort of the
Boogie
meat
Man.
of the torso. It's very Oogie Boogie from like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Solid.
Nice.
All right.
Alrighty. And I guess I'll try to duck back behind the pillar best I can.
All right. Cool. Beautiful.
No.
All righty. TikTik, you are up. You're face to face with this thing. It's looking
TikTik.
pretty rough.
TikTik's just gonna look at his gloves of Draco Mage, turn it over to fire, and hit him with a fire grasp.
All right, go for it. It sees this coming and actually manages to like duck underneath as you're kind of like preparing to crank and change the dial. It sees that fire and actually ducks underneath, anticipating your strike. The rolls, my dude. The rolls. Anything else?
It's been my RP for the last 2 weeks has been on point.
Absolutely. It's just the
The-
dice need to start coordinating.
The in combat have not been up to my standards. All right. Disengage is an action or bonus.
For you, because you are a goblin,
That's right.
it can
It's
be
a
a,
bonus.
it can be a bonus.
All right. So I'm gonna disengage and move.
Cool.
Is this like a little statue right here, like half a statue?
Which one, sorry? Like right here? Yeah, it looks like a rather large like monument or like memorial that kind of
Yeah, it looks
toppled over.
broken over.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try and just kind of not hide, but stay close
Take
to
some
it.
cover. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Cool.
take some cover.
Alrighty. Beautiful. Orsik, you're up.
I grab my steel defense
Absolutely. I got you.
because he goes everywhere with me.
Sure. Forgot about him.
Did.
I'm gonna go
I'd assume he'd be like right next to you.
Oh yeah, he doesn't go far. So
Cool.
he's gonna watch my. I actually don't have control of him right now.
Really? Weird.
Yeah.
Now you do.
So he's gonna move into here. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give him my bonus action. Gonna make character sheet.
You should
got
have
it.
it.
No, I do
Yeah.
have it. I just have to pull
Gotcha.
it. Oop. Alrighty, so I'm gonna give him the bonus action. Force assisted rend on this one.
Okay.
With. Boom.
A 23 for 7 points of force damage. Nice.
Excellent.
A nice hydraulic press crunch.
Yep. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow, and I'm gonna level it against the one that is on Snaxx, and pop it
Very cool.
twice. Because
Okay.
rapid shot.
Well, you used your bonus action to give the
You're right. I'll pop it
So-
once then.
one shot. Ooh, I see the plus sign.
Oh, 16.
Oh, that plus sign, such a tease.
That is
16.
magical.
It is magical. Okay, so that is the full 7 points of piercing on him.
Yes.
Nice. Very cool.
Such
All right,
a
any
tease.
movement?
No, I'm gonna just back up Snaxx from here for now.
Cool.
We
cool,
got a
cool.
nice little spread of 3.
All right.
Yeah.
The Scarecrow's turn. All right.
Oh
this,
boy.
This one's going to run right up to Nirendal, and he's going to just lash out with 2 claw attacks against you.
No
The
thanks.
first is a natural 1. So that's a whiff, and the second is a 6. So that's 2 whiffs. These 2 are going to swoop in on TikTik. So that's a total of 4 attacks coming at TikTik. The first is an 8. Second is a 12.
Miss.
We have a natural 1
Miss.
and a 14. So just
Miss.
an onslaught as they're scraping and swinging. You're just blocking with your shield and cowering into the armor, and like you see like these razor sharp claws actually like scratch against that like marble stone of the monument that's fallen over with this like loud scraping piercing sound. But you avoid any damage. We've got one that's going to make 2 attacks against Snaxx because he's already engaged with you. That's a 15.
Nope.
And an 18.
Nope.
Okay, 2 misses. This one's going to make 2 attacks against the Steel Defender because it's right there. That's 22 on the Steel Defender.
Will be a hit on the Steel Defender.
All right, so that's 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need the Steel Defender. Can the Steel Defender be frightened?
It is a construct.
Is it in the stat block that it is immune to frightened?
Immune to charmed, exhaustion, and poisoned. It can't frighten them.
It can't be. So the Steel Defender needs to make me a Wisdom saving throw.
Why'd you give it so much personality?
All right.
Jeez.
So Steel Defender's fine. So that was the first attack. The second attack against the Steel Defender is an 11.
That's a miss.
All right, and then this one is going to kind of wander into the middle here, and it's going to look towards. Is it within range? Yeah, it's definitely okay. It's going to look at you, Orsik, and kind of just do an oogie boogie face. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yes. All right, you save. It is not that scary.
I do the same face right back to it.
All right. As all of this is happening, you hear this loud sort of creaking of wood sound and this tumultuous sort of earth popping up and roots rising as the tree actually pulls its roots up and becomes a combatant. This is the Hangman's Tree.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
He's going to play initiative at an 18.
Oh, God.
All right. He's actually only a 2x2 there. He's supposed to be a 3x3. He did. Beautiful. Okay. Snaxx at the top of the round. It is your turn. You just see this massive tree kind of come to life behind you.
Oh my god. Oh, it's big. Shit. I still got guy on me. I am going to. Okay. I'm gonna take a stab at the guy on me.
Okay. A 14 hits for 8. Nice shot.
Beautiful. And then, fuck me. And then, using the rest of my movement, I'm gonna provoke the attack of opportunity and run towards the tree.
Okay. The Scarecrow's going to take a swing at you with a claw attack. That is a 13 to hit.
That is not it.
Okay. Good to know.
And that's that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. The tree's turn as it kind of one of the branches with one of the nooses that apparently is just sort of hanging there lashes out towards you, Ciarenne. So the noose itself is kind of like extending.
Holy shit, that's so cool!
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so you're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained. Or no, sorry, you are just grappled. No, you are grappled and restrained, and you are suffocating as it yanks you and starts pulling you up towards the branches. So it's going to pull you 10 feet closer. You are grappled and restrained and suffocated.
That was a pretty good turn for Ciarenne. Things are looking up.
Yeah.
I mean, she got dragged up, so things are looking up.
Ciarenne, at the start of your turn, that noose is constricting around your neck. You are going to take another 8 points of damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
This is not looking good.
Fuck.
Okay.
I guess I have to heal myself, or I'm going to be not doing anything else.
All right. So what spell would you like to heal yourself with?
I guess cure wounds.
All right. What are the components on Cure Wounds? It does have a verbal component. You are unable to speak right now.
Okay. So I can't do healing word either.
Nope.
Uh,
There is this rope. There is this sort of branch and this vine and this rope that is strangling you right now. So I will say, just because I know rules get a little wonky sometimes with this sort of thing, you are, as players, you are able to target the ropes. They do have armor class, hit points, all that.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna try and take my dagger and slice at the rope.
Okay, so you're going to make an attack at disadvantage because you are being restrained, so you can try to cut yourself free. All right, an 8, unfortunately, is a miss, as the AC of the vine is higher than that.
Okay.
But you are, that's your action. You still have a bonus action.
I can't speak and I'm a bard, so.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Nirendal, it's your turn.
Oh God. I'm gonna be like, all right, I got you, babe. I'm gonna shoot a live, laugh, love, heal at Ciarenne real quick.
Okay. So, Ciarenne, you get healed for 3.
Oh God, I don't know what to do. Hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. He's going to take an
Take the
opportunity attack. Whoosh, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, you did it,
Alright.
buddy.
So, you're going to take 5 points of slashing damage, and I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh shoot.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a
shoot.
failure. So, as you're running away, he just cackles at you, and it rattles your brain. You are frightened of the scarecrow.
I am scared, but that's
You will
okay because.
Are you a crow? Why are you afraid?
I'm just gonna take my robe and pop my collar up and be like sha sha sha, and I'm gonna I'm going to dazzle them with my robe of scintillating colors,
Ooh,
and
beautiful.
that's everything in a 30 feet radius.
Okay. So,
Must
that
succeed on a DC. Oh well.
does affect friendlies, just so you know.
Scintillate me, baby.
I did know that.
You
I
probably
miscounted. God, that's so close to that guy. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just be there.
Okay.
And sha sha sha.
So, Snaxx and TikTik are just out of the range. Ciarenne's already in a bad spot, so. Okay. So, the hangman, they got to make a wisdom save.
Yeah. DC
Okay.
15.
Hangman's tree fails. Scarecrow near wisdom save. He succeeds. This one succeeds. The one next to TikTik succeeds with a natural 20. And then this one over here Also succeed. So it's just, and then I need Ciarenne to make a wisdom saving throw.
I already did.
Damn it.
So that's a fail. So what happens on a failed?
You're just stunned until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Can the tree be stunned? It certainly can be stunned. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it lose
Does
its
its stun
grip?
tree drop me?
Um. Roll me a D100.
Come on, I just looked really stupid in front of all these scarecrows.
Just roll me a D100. Yeah. So I was like, as this blinding, dazzling light happens and the tree sort of recoils, the vine actually does drop you.
Hey.
Fair enough.
Okay. We should run!
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. TikTik, you're up. You just see this like dazzling disco ball light like over your shoulder, and you kind of look back and just see Nirendal looking like a groovy thing.
All right. I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move towards Snaxx.
Okay. And Orsik, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna throw one sticky boom boom dead center of these two, so it covers the whole 10-foot square.
Gotcha. Okay. So they are both ignited, and they take some fire damage.
Creatures in this area take 2d4 fire damage and are ignited.
Nice. Molotov cocktail. Let's go ahead and roll that damage. So they're both going to take 10 points of fire damage as that straw filling seems to catch rather easily. Fire damage seems to be the key for these things, and they seem very unhappy about being on fire.
Yeah, let's hope that's the case for the tree, too. So bonus action, and movement. I'm all set. That's
All
me.
right. Beautiful. Orsik, you're up.
Book of running, right?
TikTik's not into that plan, I guess.
Doesn't seem like it. Well, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here to the one with my boy here.
Okay.
And I'm going to. I can switch to my axe, right? You're okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so axe is out, and I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
Nice.
18 for 8. Nice shot.
Go.
There we go.
Nice.
Right. Any bonus?
Yeah, I'm giving the that was magic as well, but
Yep.
so I am giving the bonus action to Defender. Friend. How's that 14?
14 for 4 hits.
Right.
All right, racking up the damage, guys. Nice job.
Go.
All
A
right.
little tank.
They just got a decent amount of hit points. All right. Scarecrow's turn. At the start of the Scarecrow's turn, they're going to take 1d10 fire damage. So, TikTik, if you want to roll that.
Are.
Yes. Fuck him up.
It would help if I was on the right.
All right, so they both take 2 points of fire damage, but every point counts. Okay.
Damn combat.
This one is going to look at Nirendal and is going to do the Oogie Boogie terrifying glare. So, Niren, I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
Got this.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
You got this.
The two that are ignited are going to run and use their action to put themselves out. This one is going to swing over here, and then we're going to have 2 attacks against the Steel Defender and 2 attacks against Orsik. So against Orsik first.
Okay.
The first one's an 8.
No.
The second's a 21. So that's going to be 5 points of slashing damage, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I'll take the 5.
All right, you're good. And then the 2 attacks against the Steel Defender. The first one's a natural 1.
Yep.
The second's a 20.
Hit on the steel defense.
Steel Defender takes 7 points of slashing, and I need a wisdom saving throw.
All right, I should probably remember the steel defense.
All right, the Steel Defender is frightened.
Clank, clank. Ah!
All
It
right.
makes a horrible face. Just oof.
Top of the round, Snaxx, you are up.
Oh God, got it. Nope. Ciarenne. Let me math this out. 5, 10, 5, 30. Shit. Okay. So Snaxx is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. That is this the one that did some? Is that the one that looked at Nirendal? Or did that not?
This one looked at Ciarenne.
Did this one do anything?
He didn't. He's going to look at you.
Okay.
And it wasn't safe.
Okay. Let me
Thanks
move
for
my
your
health.
honesty.
Yeah, I know. Balls. Gonna really fuck up everything if I fail this too.
Fingers crossed. Oh,
Oh shit.
fuck. I feel like a dick. You are inspired.
Oh yeah. What is it? Is it a D?
It's a
Eight?
D6
It's a
currently.
D6.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's a low.
It actually is a DC 11 on the stat block. So that
Hey! Okay. Oh Jesus.
parts of the best
Fucking
class.
God damn it, they are.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I move that far. And then I guess it doesn't matter what order I do this in, but I will action no, I will use my action to dash up to it. And I
Okay.
will action surge and take an
Okay.
attack at it. And it
Very
is
cool.
still stunned.
So your attack's at advantage.
Cool. Is that an auto crit too if it hits?
Is not.
That's paralyzed as
Paralyzed,
the auto
yeah.
crit.
But you got
That's
the
a
crit
good
anyway,
idea.
boy. There we go.
Well,
So there's
I
11 points
knew.
of piercing.
And I will up in a goading attack to that.
Ooh, okay.
So I think are they D8s right now with my?
Ooh,
I'm
not
so
good at
bad and I
fighter.
didn't write this down.
Stand by, I got you.
Thank you. I think the die is a D8. Something I should have written down, but I did.
They are D8s, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So that's 2d8 because of the crit.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Another 8 points. Nice. And then he's got
It's a wisdom save of 14.
he gets just a 14.
Okay.
So he does save.
Okay. Nothing happens then. Okay.
But a decent amount of damage. That's 19 points of damage. There we go.
Hey, and that is my absolute entire turn.
Beautiful. All right. His turn. He's still stunned.
I'm gonna help you, Ciarenne!
Ciarenne's turn. You're also
I'm
stunned.
stunned.
Yep. At the start of Niren's turn, actually, is it the start or the end of your turn?
The end
Where
of
was
my
the-
turn.
Okay, so they are still stunned until the end of your turn. Cool.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. I don't like that tree. Don't like him at all.
Mhm.
I feel really bad about Ciarenne. How beat up does she look? How beat up are you?
She's still not great.
Okay. All right. You know, you gotta back me up on the heels, so I'm gonna just cure your wounds.
Ooh, all right. Big old second level cure wounds.
Yeah. Do that.
Nice. 16 points of health back.
go, buddy. Bonus action, maybe. Nope, I don't really have a bonus action.
Yeah, not if you cast this.
I'm gonna probably just. Oh wait, does that count as moving towards the guy who I'm scared of? Could I not have done that?
I would say it's like a lateral move. Like if you kind of move on the, I'd say you can move here, but not here. So semantic.
Okay. So I move there. I just kind of side shuffle and go.
Yeah.
Left, and now I'm gonna go back. Maybe that way. I don't know.
Right.
Try to get away from. But the tree's bad. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
I guess.
So at the end of your turn, you are no longer frightened. You are no longer scintillating. And the tree is no longer stunned, and Ciarenne is no longer stunned. There we go. Let me get rid of your aura. How come it's not letting me get rid of your aura? It's broke.
It's just so powerful.
It's okay, I don't care. All right. TikTik, you are up.
TikTik's going to move 10 feet towards the big
There we go,
tree,
you got
and he is going to catapult a makeshift fireball.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 5 sticky boom booms using a catapult.
Damn. So I imagine you've got this like bundle of like freaking explosive.
Oh yeah,
I
there's a
expect
reason I buy
nothing
stacks.
else, nothing less from a goblin artillerist. So, go ahead and
an
cast.
object weighing up to 5 pounds within range can go 90 feet, and when it hits, so I'm going to aim like right for his spot, just in case it misses. It's still going to ignite. So on a hit, I have to make a.
He's got to make a dexterity
I have
save.
to make a. Yeah.
Big tree, not very fast, not very dexterous. That's a natural 20, though. Oh.
Oof. All right. Well, it's still going to hit directly at his feet.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not going to get hit by that.
No, so no, but expend the spell slot, but no.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 10d4 fire, and he'll be ignited.
Okay. Woo, baby!
Wow.
So that's 60 points of fire damage.
And he is ignited.
And he's ignited.
Holy shit, that's a good roll.
Yeah, if only I could have connected. Wait, hold on. Let me go back.
Damn, son. That was a lot of gold spent on that.
That was an
right there, though.
expensive roll.
That was an expensive roll.
Worth it.
Yeah. When you pop a lot of gold into your rolls, jeez.
That's how hard,
I love.
I mean, it costs. It's a lot of gold per week to do it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
But you've used it
It's
twice
worth-
already.
it's worth it.
Especially
Yeah.
on moves like that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's movement and action, and I'm really fine. I guess I'm good here.
All right. Cool. All right. Orsik, you're up.
Sorry. I was laughing at his comment in chat.
Jesus.
I just saw him. No. Wow. That's, wow.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Wow. Props.
All right.
All right. What do we got, Orsik? Snaxx, you're on deck.
I am going to attack the one to the south of me with my
Okay.
axe.
Oh,
Chop it down.
axe.
I didn't chop it down.
That's a
That's
whiff.
okay. I'm gonna give my bonus action to Steel Defender.
Okay.
Instead of, I'm going to expend a repair charge
Ooh.
and roll
Ooh.
2d8 plus 2 so it can fix itself.
Cool.
Health back,
That'll help.
and
Nice.
that's a good thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's full. Oof.
Okay.
And
All right.
that's yeah. I'm gonna hold my ground with these two for now.
Nice. All right, Scarecrow's turn. How fast are these fuckers? Okay, they're not super fast.
Come at me, bro.
Yep, they are going to defend the master. So they are going to swarm tactics on TikTik. So TikTik, we've got 8 attacks coming at you.
Okay.
All right. So first one, 17.
Miss.
Second one, 16.
Miss.
12.
Miss.
22.
That hits.
So that's 6 slashing. I need a wisdom saving throw. All right, you fail. You're frightened. As per the frightened condition, I don't think attacks against you have advantage. No, you just have disadvantage. Okay. So number 5 is a 15.
Miss.
10 for number 6.
Miss.
Number 7 is a 12.
Miss.
Number 8 is a 20.
That just hits.
All right, so that's another 6, and I need. We already frightened, so that's okay. So out of 8 attacks, you only get hit by 2. Damn, tank.
Tank bought the shield today.
All right.
That +1 shield is a difference maker.
Yeah, it is. Now we've got 4 attacks coming on Orsik. They've started to piece together who the master and who the servant is here.
So before you do that, I'm gonna action of the third to manage attack from the south.
Okay. So just the first attack.
On the attack roll of 1 creature.
Okay. So the first one would have been a 9, but is instead of 7. So that's a miss.
Yes.
2 is a 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
So that's 4.
Actually, I'm gonna expend shield now.
Okay.
Because I've got 3 attacks on me. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a miss. Would have been a hit, but it gets blocked by the arcane shield. Do you have any flavor for the shield? Like any sort of contraption that comes out, or
It kind of just so it's actually almost just looks more like mage armor, where it just kind of envelops me from the gauntlet, but it does it like really quick, and it.
Oh, just like a bubble.
Yeah, it's like a bubble.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I like it. All right. So that was 2 attacks. The third attack is a 17. That's a miss.
That is a miss.
And the second one is a natural 20.
Well, I mean, my AC is 23, but
it is actually a 23 to hit. So that's 7 points of slashing, and I need a wisdom save.
Wisdom save coming up.
Yep. You are frightened.
Ooh.
Okay.
Great.
That is all the Scarecrow's turns. Snaxx, top the round. Do you have
All
any
the Scarecrows.
So I should have asked this, but I am a silly boy and forgot to. Am I in direct sunlight right now?
It's an overcast day, so no.
Okay, thank you.
I did state that.
Okay, that's right. That was said. Okay, I'm gonna pretend I heard that and I just, knew it from the get-go.
It's spooky Halloween season.
Let's go with
It's
that.
not
Okay.
direct sunlight.
Awesome. This is much more fitting with an overcast day. I am going to. Oh, I got the big tree. I got no one else near me. Where's Nirendal?
I ran away over here.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Oh Lord, I don't like where any of this is going. I am going to attack the tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a good little stab right in its rooty, barky bits.
Ooh, 19 will hit for 10.
Oh wow,
There you
jeez.
go.
And then I'm gonna goading attack it again.
Okay.
Let's just go for one more goading attack. 1d8.
An extra 4 damage. He's got to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, DC 14.
That's a 16 on the wisdom save.
Tartar snack now. All right. Then I got nothing else for my bonus action right now. So
Alright.
that's my turn.
Cool. At the start of the Hangman Tree's turn, it's going to take some fire damage. So TikTik, if you want to roll that.
At all that, it's only taking 1d10.
Yep. The
But
ignited.
it's only 10.
Oh,
So that's another
8.
20 points of fire damage. Damn. Okay.
So 80 points off of one hit. I will take that
Yeah.
all day long.
that's
Alright.
great.
He's going to make a noose attack against Snaxx, even though you're the primary target right now.
It's because I'm a
Um,
nuisance.
That is that got me good. That is an 18 to hit.
That does not hit.
Really? Damn. Okay.
Really?
Um,
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, he's going to make a bite attack against you because
Oh,
you're
shit.
within range.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
We'll
That's
find
a
out if his
natural
bark
one.
is worse than his bite. I guess
Well, it's a
his
natural
bark is
one,
worse
so-
than his bite.
The fire is all up in his hair. It's frazzling him. He's not having a good time. Okay, that is his whole turn. Ciarenne, it's your turn. You can breathe. You got some pretty
Welcome back.
nasty rope burn around your neck, but you're doing okay.
Oh yeah, I'm super healthy. I feel great now. I'm a little angry.
Anchor's
Okay,
healthy.
so I'm gonna use Shatter from here. And it says a creature takes 30. Okay, if I can, I don't know. Maybe I'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're just gonna like make like a giant shockwave right behind the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. He is pretty hardy, so his con save is a little bit high, but that's a 13, so he just saves. So he's
Okay.
going to take half damage. So still half of 14 is 7 points of thunder damage on him, and he's definitely aware of your presence now.
That's always.
Great, great.
I looked over at you.
Already aware of my presence. So
Oh, he definitely was.
I'll put inspiration on Niren.
Okay, so Nirendal
Aw.
can have a little D6 inspiration die. There you go.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's
Anything
it,
else,
yeah.
Claire? Okay, cool.
That's
Nirendal, you're up. TikTik, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm seeing this TikTik situation. I'm gonna pull out the sticky boom boom. What do I do?
Ooh. All right, so you can throw it up to 30 feet.
Okay.
Um,
I'll move up. I use half my movement.
Okay, I can actually read it for you straight up.
there we go.
Sticky Boom Boom, as an action, you can throw a container of alchemist fire at a spot you can see within 30 feet. A 10-foot square area is coated while the substance and is ignited. Creatures in the area take 2d4 fire and are ignited. Ignited creatures take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of their turns until they or an ally uses an action to pat out the flames. Any flammable object not being worn or carried within 10 feet is also ignited.
I'm gonna chuck it right here.
Okay, so these two.
So I don't hit TikTik.
Yeah, so these two are going to take 2d4 fire damage. You can go ahead and roll that.
Yes, I will do that.
Ooh, nice. So 6 points of fire damage, doubled to 12. That one's dead.
Okay.
And this one takes 12 and is ignited. Nice.
And so I still have my bonus action.
You do.
TikTik, do you look like garbage? Pretty good, right?
Like on a normal day, but I'm
mean-
all right.
Goblins kind of always do look like garbage.
Hey, you.
Whoa.
I mean, kobolds do too. It's kind of just how we are.
Okay. Orsik, how you feeling?
I'm okay.
Alright, just checking. That's my turn.
All right. TikTik, you're up. So you are frightened. So this is kind of a scary
Oh,
situation
shit.
from you. So you cannot move unless it's directly away from the scarecrows.
Okay. So
Well,
So pretty much your movement is limited to like this direction right now.
all right, I can deal with that.
Yeah.
So I'll go 10 feet.
Okay. Are you disengaging?
Yeah, bonus action disengage.
Cool. Figured.
Ooh.
Yeah, actually, so 10. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself like right here,
Okay. fair enough.
and I'm gonna throw an alchemist fire right here, or the sticky boom here.
Cool. All right. So they're both going to
For
take
8.
8. And it's just giant piles of burning scarecrows. This isn't horrifying at all. Okay.
Right.
It's totally fine.
Are they still smiling?
Yeah. In that, like, panic. Yeah. Beautiful.
dig it.
Beautiful. right.
Bonus action movement. Yeah. So
Cool.
do I have to repeat a save, or how does that work?
No, at the end of your turn, the frighten just goes away.
Sweet.
How much sticky boom do you have left on you?
18.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, it went up my
These are
nose.
loaded. All right. Or
I
If
look
he
like
runs
one of
out, I
those-
got 4.
I look like one of those characters with a belt full of them.
I love it.
Freaking table.
What you got, Orsik?
I mean, not very much, man.
Just the 1-2 combo here?
What's
So
up?
you are
Yeah,
frightened. So you're going to be at disadvantage on your attacks.
from the source, right? Or,
Yeah.
but it's as long as they're in line of sight.
Yeah. So
Which one frightened me?
the bottom one here.
Fuck it, we're gonna attack the bottom one with the axe.
All right. So at disadvantage. Is an 8. That's a miss.
All right, spend the bonus action to give my Steel Defender forces friend on the one at the bottom.
Okay. Chompy
Chomp chomp.
for 9. Nice.
Hey.
There we go. There we go. Chipping away at him. At the end of your turn, you are no longer frightened.
Marvelous. Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. Scarecrow's turn. At the start of their turn, they're all going to take 1d10 fire damage. So I need Nirendal to roll 1d10 and TikTik to roll 1d10. Kind of separate it out.
Yeah, this poor little bastard's gonna catch the brunt of 2 of them.
All right. So yours takes 4.
Yo.
And these ones take 20. Jesus. So this one dies. Okay.
Like, wow.
All right.
Jesus.
This is what I get for a lot of downtime and a lot of gold.
So this scarecrow is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and use its action to just like jump up and smother the fire on the tree. And in doing so, it sacrifices itself, and it's going to just basically smother the flames with its body. This one is going to... Fuck it, it's near death. It's going to charge at you, Actually, it's going to look at you, TikTik, and it's going to use its Oogie Boogie Face ability. It's going to use the Terrifying Glare. So I need a Wisdom save. And you're good. And he's just going to stay on fire and burn to death. Okay. Snaxx, you're up.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna just attack the tree.
All right.
I'm a fighter. I do one thing. I attack.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, that's a natty 1.
Well,
You like go to stab it, and there's just like a scarecrow that like jumps over your shoulder and like lands on you.
Jesus Christ, did you guys see that? I don't know if Jesus exists in Gadorian. Shit! That's my turn. I'm gonna hang my head in shame.
All right. The Hangman's Tree is going to lash out at TikTik with a vine. That's a 12 to hit, so that misses. And then it's going to make a bite attack at Snaxx, because you're right there. Roll the dice. Ooh, that's a crit on the bite attack.
Oh shit. Okay, so I'm gonna use my that thing that I can do. I'm gonna use my reaction to expend one superiority die and reduce the damage done by the number I roll plus my dex modifier.
Okay.
I reduce it by 4.
You mean by 8?
Yeah, that's the number.
There you go. All right, so you would have taken 18 points of piercing damage from the bite, but instead you only take 10.
Cool.
Cool,
Really
cool.
cool. Cool.
All right. Ciarenne, you are up.
So I'm gonna do healing word on Snaxx because he's my boy.
All right.
Teacher's pet.
See, this relationship is adorable. Unlike other...
is. Unlike, yeah. Some just disgusting.
Look, what Orsik and TikTik do in the tavern is none of your business.
So, 6 points back to Snaxx from Ciarenne as your bonus action. Very nice.
Oh my god, it feels so good.
Mm-hmm. Anything else for your action?
Yeah, and then I'll just try and damage the tree as my action.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking for my weapon.
All right. So the 21 hits, however, it's a non-magical, so that's only going to be 3 points of piercing. But it still hurts. Cool. Any movement?
That's it.
All right. Nirendal, you are up.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this dude, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Oh boy, yeah.
14 points. Nice shot. Aim shot crit from across the map. All right. He's looking pretty hurt.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
All right. Beautiful. TikTik, you're up.
All right. Screw it. I've kind of had enough of the scarecrows. I'm gonna take a firebolt shot at this little bastard.
Okay. A 9 is a
And I'm
miss.
gonna miss.
Oof. All right. Any bonus?
You know what? Yeah, I'll burn a health potion. Was it 2d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Alrighty. While you're doing that, Orsik, you're up. You got 2 very weak scarecrows kind of flanking you.
1-2 punch coming your way.
Let's do it.
To the south one.
Watered down health potion 2.
The fuck am I buying?
All right. Okay, bottom one's down.
Excellent. We're gonna expend bonus action, force assisted run to the one up.
All right. Can we get the double kill?
No.
Yes, we can. Yep.
Oh,
Nice shot.
good
Yeah,
catch.
their AC's only 11. And they have 3 health left. There you go. Nice shot.
Boy and his dog.
Beautiful. You obviously should have taken one in Brenna's health potions, though. I've heard they're really good. I haven't got a chance to take one yet, but that's what I hear.
All right. Any movement, Orsik?
Holy shit! Yeah, I can move.
You can move.
1, 2.
You can move. You can fight.
Follow me.
All right. Cool. All right. The scarecrow. I believe this one was ignited by TikTik.
Niren.
So Niren, go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
Oh, still?
Yeah, he's still burning.
Yeah, he used his action to spook
Alright.
me.
Scarecrow
And
fire
he's gonna
burning.
take 6 points, so he's barely alive. He is going to use his action to spooky, terrifying gaze at Snaxx. So Snaxx, I need a wisdom save.
Wait at these.
That's a success. I saw the 12 and I was like, "Oh, that's low."
Ooh.
That's a DC 11. Okay, so
Oh,
you're not
boy.
scared. You're not even scared.
That's because I'm not
And
a crow.
It is your turn, Snaxx.
Oh shit! Okay.
Cool.
This is what you get for attacking Ciarenne! And I'm gonna just attack him. The tree.
Oh no! Your kobold anger is just blinding you, and unfortunately, that's a whiff.
It's my turn.
All right. Hangman's tree
Fuck me.
is going to.
You're not my type.
The Hangman's tree is going to attack TikTik because TikTik is a source of fire. That's a 25 to hit on the vine.
What an asshole.
Yep. So you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are grappled and restrained and
Got
suffocated.
it. Cool.
He's going to reel you in 10 feet up, closer to his mouth. He is going to bonus action bite you.
Cool.
So at advantage because you're restrained is a 14.
Miss.
Damn it, I want to do the full combat.
Yes.
Okay.
Aw.
But so you're grappled, restrained, can't breathe, can't speak, and you took 6 points of damage.
Got
Cool. He has a swallow mechanic that I haven't gotten to use yet.
it. I bet
See,
it
I
Like this
was.
whole like bobbing for humans imagery. Gross.
All right, Ciarenne, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I guess it helps if I use the move instead of the arrow.
Okay.
Here, I guess. And I'm going to use. I lost my character. Shatter again.
Okay.
Attempt to, since all my stuff is con saving throws.
Okay. So he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. That's an 8, so he's going to take full damage. There we go. So 13 points of thunder damage. Yeah, nice shot.
And then I will use my last bardic inspiration on TikTik. And
Okay.
that's it.
Very cool. All right. Nirendal, you are up.
Okay, so TikTik is still all stuck in that tree.
Yeah, he's like wrapped around by the noose, getting pulled up towards the mouth of the thing.
I really don't want him to get hurt, so I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast the noose.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit. That is a miss, but you are inspired.
Yeah, it's just gonna say immediately inspiration.
All right, so the 11 was a miss, but the 17 definitely hits for 7 points of force damage. Very nice. So the noose is still intact, but half of that damage is going to go to the tree. So half of 7 is going to be 4. Nice.
Okay. Is anybody worried about death besides general sense right now?
I've been better, but take a couple of the heals.
Okay.
I'm good. Kill the fucking thing.
I'll just give you a few.
Kobold blood rage.
You get 2 health back.
Okay.
So
Cool. Alrighty. Anything else?
that's it.
All right. TikTik,
Maybe
you
I'm
are
gonna
up.
actually redacted. I'm gonna back away from that tree's sloppy range.
You got it.
All right, so I'm still grappled and
You're
restrained, right?
getting pulled up in the air. You're grappled, restrained, and suffocating. At the start of your turn, as that noose is constricting around your neck, you're going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And the tree is going to heal for half that amount.
What a bastard. All right.
Mm. Cool.
Hold on a second. Fuck. Hey, Luke, how's this tree looking?
I mean, it's got like some snapped branches,
No.
some stab marks near its roots, some definite major areas of charred wood. Showing no signs of slowing down though.
100 points of damage so far or more and nothing, huh? Shit.
Hard to tell.
I don't usually attack trees. It's really hard to tell how beat it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have much of a choice here. I guess I'm just gonna dagger attack whatever's trying to restrain me.
Okay, so you're gonna go for the actual noose itself.
Yeah, because anything else I try has a verbal component. So
Okay. So you're at disadvantage on the attack. The 8 is a miss, unfortunately.
Inspired.
Oh yeah, you can add your d6 if you'd like. Ooh, the 10 is actually... Yeah, the AC on the nooses is a little bit lower, but it is higher than a 10, so that's a miss. You're like frantically trying to like carve at the knot around your neck, and just you're too grappled and too just gasping for breath. You see TikTik's skin starting to go from like green to starting to fade to like a purple.
I don't think that's natural for goblins.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anything else, TikTik?
Well, I think if I can't speak, I won't be able to drink a health potion, so that's out. No, I'm fucked. So
All
that's
right.
it.
You're in a bad situation. All right.
Yeah, really bad.
Orsik, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step here.
Okay, he's going to take an opportunity attack on you.
Cool.
That's a 14. That's a miss.
Okay, good. Never mind. I'm gonna during that whole thing, I'm gonna switch to the crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim for the noose
Okay, interesting.
with 2 shots if I need to.
You're going to do that whole, I don't know the reference name, but just like arrow through the...
Oh yeah, right through the noose. Gonna take care of my boy there, my boy TikTik.
Go for
And
it.
the first shot.
Is a miss.
All right, second shot.
Is a
23 for
hit
7.
for 7. Okay. So it is like just fraying. It is barely hanging on, and the tree is going to take half that. So the tree's going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Bonus and Steel Defender is going to take the dodge action.
Cool.
And that will be my turn.
He's a ninja. Cool. The Scarecrow, go ahead and roll. Actually, the Scarecrow just burns to death. Even if you roll a 1, he had 2 health left. Okay. Scarecrows are gone. Snaxx, you're up.
Am I able to reach the Rudy Vine that's attacking him from here?
He's actually kind of pulled up in the air at this point.
Up, so probably not.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Oh boy, I guess that's fine. I'm gonna attack the tree.
Okay.
And maybe not roll a natural one this time.
A 16 just hits for 6.
All right, and then I'm gonna do. God damn it! I'm gonna do another goading attack. My last superiority die.
You guys are giving it your all. I love it. 7 points. Okay, and he's got to make a Wisdom saving throw, which he fails. So his attention turns towards you.
Hey, look at me, you bastard!
All right. Nice.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. He turns towards you, and a noose comes rushing down towards you. He's going to make a noose attack against you. Oh boy, that's a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 12 points of damage.
Oh, fuck me.
You are grappled, restrained, and suffocating and cannot speak. He's going to pull you up 10 feet towards his mouth. He's going to make a bite attack against you at advantage because you are restrained. That's a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Come on, just let it happen.
Sorry, I know
Okay.
the full
So,
combo.
we've got two people up in nooses right now. Okay, that's his full turn.
Super comfortable.
Ciarenne, it's your turn.
So who looks worse, Snaxx or TikTik?
Probably TikTik.
Yeah, I'm in single digits.
Okay, so
Definitely TikTik.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for Healing Word.
Okay.
Which isn't gonna be a lot, but
All right, 6 health. All right.
and then I'll also use my regular action to try and attack the rope that's holding him.
Okay.
With my rapier.
So you're not going to be able to quite reach with the rapier because he is up in the air, but you can take a crossbow shot if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It would have been the same roll for the crossbow as the rapier attack, so I'll give you the 20, but I'll take the 3 damage from the crossbow. So actually, you just managed to just barely clip that last little frayed bit of the knot, and it snaps the rope. So the tree takes 1 point of damage, and TikTik falls to the ground, gasping for breath, but he is no longer grappled and restrained.
Okay.
Nice shot.
And that's it.
Yep. Beautiful. All right. Nirendal, you are up.
All right, my bro Snaxx is in the tree.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to, I guess, shoot him down.
Okay, so you're aiming for the vine.
Yes.
An 11 is a miss on the vine.
Oh shoot. I will just shoot a little bit of healing at the TikTik.
Okay. 4 health to TikTik. Very nice.
That's all I got.
Alrighty, beautiful. TikTik, you're up. Feel the air rush into your lungs.
Yeah. This is probably gonna bite me in the ass, but what I'm gonna do, all right, I'm gonna step back 10 feet.
Okay. He is going to make an opportunity attack.
Okay, even though his attention's at Snaxx.
Ooh, actually, interesting.
That would be a disadvantage, I think.
I believe so. Goading attack 5 each. Sorry, I'll find it.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to eat my dinner too.
On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than you until the end of your next turn. So yes, he would have disadvantage on this attack. So he's still going to try. He's still going to go for the vine attack. That disadvantage is a 17.
Miss.
Miss. Okay.
TikTik's a little pissed. He's gonna send another catapult at it.
Oh, damn. With how many of them?
It's 5, but he has to make a DC.
So you're sending another bundle of
Oh, yeah.
alchemist fire.
He's
Okay.
pissed.
It's going for it.
Jesus. All right. So dexterity
God.
saving throw. That's a natural 1 for a total of 0. So he takes the catapult damage.
Okay, so it's 3d8 bludgeoning.
Yep.
So it's 21
21
bludgeoning.
points of bludgeoning.
Damn, dude.
Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa.
It's more like a tolly fire.
Ollie fire burning in the
And what
graveyard.
looks to be 46 fire.
All right, TikTik, how do you want to do this?
Ah!
TikTik just totally pissed off and scrambling for breath. You kind of see him scurry on his hands and knees up to his feet, turn around, and he holds out a sack and just kicks it. And you see it gets a little more oomph behind it. And it goes directly in this thing's mouth that has been trying to dangle and eat snacks. You see the tree take about a step or two back, and just you hear a big explosion out of the back. It kind of burps, lets out a little bit of smoke, and just drops.
Timber.
Good.
Beautiful.
Whoa!
I think
As
that's
it
the
stands
most
now-
damage TikTik has done in a single round.
As it
Okay.
does so, it actually falls and kind of clips a little bit of this small church, and sort of a part of the roof and the wall kind of collapses in on itself. It looks like it was barely holding itself together. But inside, you see a small little church, and there is a little like box kind of near what appears to be what was once an altar.
All right.
Yeah,
Sure.
Oh boy.
I'll check out box. All right.
So, Nirendal, go ahead and just roll me 1d4.
I hit it twice. Sorry, I double clicked. Well, it doesn't matter.
Either way, it's 3. Okay, so when it comes to loot time, remember the number 3. Cool. Alrighty.
3.
I think it's safe to assume the party's going to take a short rest here, tend to some wounds, figure out their next move.
Oh yeah.
While they do that, we are going to take a short rest. We're going to take, actually, wow, how have I never put that together?
Wow.
We're going to take a quick little 5-10 minute break, go to the bathroom, get some drinks and whatnot, but we will be right back. Remember, around 9:30 or so, we're going to have our Twitch chat favorite vote, so be here for that for show. And we will see you in just a little bit.
Hurry and get a coupon for a 2-for-1 Blockbuster video rental when you buy food and a medium drink at Taco Bell. Cross the border!
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. Ah, missed him.
And you better be good.
Ah.
Great pictures. That's the name of the game in Pokemon Snap. You can go to a participating Blockbuster store, print out your best shots, grab an entry form, and mail it to Nintendo's Take Your Best Shot contest. The best shot wins an Australian safari for 4, and there's lots of other great prizes.
Ah.
Many will enter, few will win.
Hang on, it's gotta be fun.
Pokemon Snap. Take your best shot.
They don't have it.
Trying to find the Nintendo games you want can be a lot like being in a Nintendo game.
Another dead end.
Come on. You can end up looking in all the wrong places.
Oh, no.
Stand back, son. Or you can go to Toys R Us. Toys R Us has the world's biggest selection of Nintendo games and accessories at everyday low prices.
Next time, let's just come to Toys R Us.
Play. Love the skin you are in by Nintendo GameCube Born to Play.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us that I could play with.
For the hottest arcade games in town, come to Toys R Us. Sega's new Genesis system with 16-bit graphics processor, controller, and Altered Beast game, just $289.99. And Sega's Master System, just $144.99 after $10 rebate at Toys R Us.
I want to be a toy.
Couldn't get enough of it. You ate Nintendo. You drank Nintendo. You slept Nintendo. Now Toys R Us has 2 hot games for Super Nintendo. Capcom's Street Fighter 2 and Nintendo's Mario Paint, where you can draw, paint, and even compose music. Check them out at Toys R Us, the biggest video game store in the world. So now you can breathe Nintendo, love Nintendo, be Nintendo at Toys R Us.
Games Warrior, begin! The name for your games, Circuit City! Plug in and save on Beavis and Butthead. Save on Mortal Kombat 2. Save on Donkey Kong Country. Become a Games Warrior. Buy 1 game and get $5 off the second. Remember the name for your games, Circuit City! You fool! You never should have come here! It is only your death that you have out!
From Sony's PlayStation come the greatest hits, all your old favorites. the soft sounds of swarming missiles.
And the gentle crack of Sophia's equipment.
Feel the hilarious antics of Sweet Tooth, that lovable clown.
All for just $24.99 each. But wait.
There's more? Oh.
That's right. The PlayStation is a mere $149. And you can also get leading titles.
Like Crash Bandicoot and Jet Moto.
For just $49.99 and less.
You are not ready.
Finding a phone in a car isn't that unusual anymore, except when it leaves the car for greener pastures, the high seas, or a leisurely lunch. Radio Shack keeps you in constant communication with their affordable, transportable cellular telephone.
Hello? Oh, yes, he's right here. It's for you.
Yes, I heard about the merger. Buy 100 shares.
The affordable, transportable cellular telephone, only at Radio Shack.
So the boy fell asleep in the Toys R Us store, and he woke up with toys from the ceiling to the floor. We've got the Nintendo action set, including the control deck with double game pack and Zapper light gun for just $99.99 at Toys R Us. And we have all the hottest game cartridges at great everyday low prices. Love growing up with my Toys R Us kid. Toys R Us. You'll never outgrow us.
Don't drink that stuff! You're in training! Where's the caffeine? Good thumb control, nice foot placement. Only 2 cracks for that digit? Are you even practicing? Trust is part of the game!
Element of surprise.
Falling! Oh, can't find the new PlayStation 2? Get to Blockbuster. They've got new PS2 systems and games for rent.
Why do I even bother?
Blockbuster! Are you game enough? Didn't pre-order? They got you covered.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff.
I got a little surprise for you here. Check it out. What do you think about that? You got real time, 3D, lush organic environments. How's that make you feel, buddy?
Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot is an Australian name.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! With 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar. Which is more advanced? Kurt!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
Get to class, son. School isn't a game.
But this is. Blockbuster Video has the newest and hottest video games you crave.
Life is a challenge, not a game.
Well, now it's both at Blockbuster Video, where the challenge never ends.
Now, Blockbuster Video has all your favorites for the holidays, like Sonic and Knuckles from Sega. Take on Sonic and Knuckles alone, and you can plug in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 into your Sonic and Knuckles game for entirely new adventures. It's Sonic and Knuckles from Sega, now at Blockbuster Video.
When it seems like all is lost. When it feels as if you have no hope. When you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered. That's when you realize your last best hope is you. Halo, Combat Evolved, rated M for mature.
Excuse me, Miguel.
The Dark Lord banishes thee.
Hey,
Sarah.
Whoa, Ozzy, you reek.
You know I reek. I've been playing so many games with my Games Freedom Pass, I have had 0 time to shower.
No extended viewing fees with your Games Freedom Pass. Rant, buy, game your way at Blockbuster.
Sweet, we're closing early.
Kids, I'm home! I sure did! Fun Box! It's the new Xbox Original Variety Fun Box, now with all new games and platinum hits.
Wow! Sonic Riders and Major League Baseball 2K6! Star Wars Battlefront 2? Stacked!
Need for Speed Underground 2? Can we have some now, Mummy?
You ruined your dinner.
You can't eat them, Mom.
Or can you?
Oh?
Rated EDT.
No matter how they toss the dice, and to be the only one for me is you.
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Brothers, where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest only on Nintendo.
Take me out there. And welcome back. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. We're going to keep exploring the Howling Woods here. Our party has rested up, patched themselves up, regained some abilities and all that fun jazz. And we're back to the Hex map. So,
oh boy,
what would the party like to do?
Oh boy.
East.
Yeah, I was thinking just that. Ooh, did I move us? I didn't mean to move us.
You did a little bit. It's okay.
Oopsies. Yeah, I was thinking just east at this point. Just east, pure east.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
East. I thought you said west.
All right.
Yes.
So I need my set of rolls, guys. I need a survival check to head in the right direction, cartographer's check to uncover that bit of the map, and a
I
perception
assume we're
check.
helping the same people.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? Snaxx is perfect. He doesn't need any help.
All right. So you guys, in the fires that ensued from this battle, a lot of the smoke obfuscated your view of the sun for a short period of time, and so you're just relying on pure memory of which way is east. And so instead of east, you head this way. But TikTik is smart enough to there we go, to chart this area. And then random encounter table. All right. As you're walking along, Orsik, you're looking ahead and you start to find little bits of tracks. You start to find what appears to be kind of like drag marks in the ground, like what look to just be like long ruts, and you almost think they're like wagon wheels for a bit, and you kind of look and it just looks like something large was like dragged across the ground. And near those drag marks, with the 17, you also find what appear to be like footprints of a sort, like padded, almost paw prints of a sort. But it appears to be, from what you can tell, bipedal instead of quadrupedal.
Oh, how big are they?
Pretty damn. Like, you're not sure, you've seen some pretty big wolves. None that have walked on 2 legs, but this is bigger than a wolf.
And we just figured out where the hags got their giant-ass bear from.
I'm gonna let everybody catch up for a moment.
Sure.
Let them know as they get up. I'm gonna stop whistling. A little paranoid about that. So as they get back up, I'm kind of... Hey, yeah, there's big paw prints, but they walk upright. Yeah, no, me too. I same thing, Snaxx. Same lucky. Sorry.
Fine. Have I ever?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, both of you, one at a time. Any?
History check.
What are you trying to determine?
Legend or
Have you ever heard
of a bipedal giant creature?
This would be more of a nature check.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could do it.
That was essentially what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, anybody can roll nature if they'd like.
Rip.
Yeah, you're not exactly sure. This is definitely strange.
Jesus.
Definitely like bestial in nature. Like it's got kind of like the 4 and then like the central big paw print, but as far as what made it, you guys are like, I don't fucking know. I don't want to run into that. That's scary shit.
I think it's a puppy.
Could be a big puppy.
I mean, I've seen some of the puppy. I don't know. I don't want to see a big version of those. They're kind of loud.
Remember all those dogs you brought back?
Educational.
So we could educate if we see the big doggy.
Maybe we won't bring this one back.
I mean, this seems like kind of a big deal. I don't really want to encounter it, but it seems kind of relevant to why we're here, I gotta say.
Can I use brain powers to see if I notice any scratch marks on the tree, like how high up they'd be? Just
sure, make an
sense.
investigation check.
Ooh.
You take a quick cursory glance. There's no real scratchings on any of the trees in the immediate vicinity, but you kind of make a mental note to keep an eye out for those in the future.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
I hate to say it, but I kind of think we should follow this and see what we find.
So the drag marks are only maybe like a 15-foot spot, and then there's
okay.
like the one footprint there, and then it's kind of like you lose the trail. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's not like, hey, red
Not a full
trail,
trail.
yellow brick road. Yeah.
Cool.
Does it seem like it's headed east?
It seems kind of sporadic. You're not exactly sure. Your sense of direction is a little whack right now.
I mean,
cool.
There's trees everywhere.
Maybe
Caves are a
maybe we
lot
press on.
more simple.
All right, let's.
Alrighty, what direction do we want to attempt to head?
I mean, so do I know at this point that we went north instead of east on the last one? No, I still have no idea. Cool, awesome, love it.
So are we gonna go regular east or Snaxx east?
I was. That's a good question. Yeah,
That's kind of how this is working. So if depending on the survival roll, it'll be like.
All right.
So I was actually thinking of. I was thinking we should go north at this point, but Snaxx north would be our west at this point.
Yes, it would. If you're gonna suggest
So
north, yeah.
that's where I would be trying to go that way. I'm trying to go west.
All right, what's up, Kraken?
Can we take a look for moss? Because the smoke's been really heavy, and if we can find moss, we can kind of get back on track.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
As an aside, is that a true thing?
So when he
Are we talking, like,
rolls
in real life?
survival, he doesn't get advantages, or what does he get from me helping him?
Yeah, he does get advantage.
Oh, so he still failed with 12.
Yeah, we're just
we're getting deeper into the forest.
It's getting tough.
So there's kind of like there's essentially rings that like as you get further, the DC gets higher. So the middle of the forest is the hardest part to navigate.
Yep, and my +1 isn't that great. Sorry, guys.
So the moss is technically most of the time, not always, but
yeah,
in a general sense.
You can make a nature check to search for moss and see if you can discern true north.
I'm gonna help him.
Investigation.
This is more knowing where to look. This is more of a nature thing.
All right.
Nature gets used so infrequently. I wanna incentivize people to have skills.
I'm gonna help TikTik. Oh!
All right, you guys are looking for moss, and there's just a whole bunch of fucking pieces of mushrooms,
Don't like it.
pine needles.
I
all over
have proficiency in nature. It's just not very good.
I have
Start
a
looking.
good
definitely think,
versus
guys,
the but I think
I think we need to go north, west. I think we gotta head north.
All
Yeah,
right.
that'll get us more towards the middle of the woods.
All right. So go ahead and make your series of checks.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You got
I don't know if
this.
I want. Maybe I want to fail this. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Cool. We're doing great.
I can dig it.
Well, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, we're fine, guys. Ooh, pumpkin.
And just the perception for Orsik.
Waiting on you, WeeWoo.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't
Okay.
realize we were moving.
No worries.
We're always moving. Always trucking on ahead.
There we go. At least
Oh,
we're
hey, well,
safe.
that was good. We got one good one out of this.
Let's see. So you head what you assume is north. And you're again kind of weaving through some difficult terrain. It's tough to navigate. At this point, it's probably getting close to like 11 in the morning. So you're getting pretty close to noon.
Cool.
And the sun does like completely get hidden, by clouds.
That's great.
The temperature drops significantly. There's that like kind of ominous howling breeze that's kind of coming through and rustling through the branches. But the next half hour is uneventful.
Excellent. So guys, I was thinking at this point, given that we've definitely gone the direction we thought we were going, because we're perfect at this. This is going great. We should definitely go northeast again to get more towards the middle.
All right.
Maybe we should check again for moss just in case since we're in a different area.
Oh, jeez. Okay, if you want to be super careful about it.
Yeah, I'll say with the 20, you managed to find some moss, and you kind of recognize together that, like, okay, you're kind of getting back on track, although you're still pretty lost. But you have a fairly decent orientation of direction at this point.
All right, we're definitely not lost, guys. We're differently oriented.
Yes.
And we're gonna be fine. This is great. We're on a detour.
I'm just gonna prestidigitate a mark on the ground and blazon it.
Okay, kind of like
Attack was here.
Live, laugh,
with
love.
a W and a Z or a U and a Z, of course.
It's just a big winky face.
Aw.
So you got a little blaze there. Cool.
So northeast, or at least what I best tell is northeast.
Okay. So fresh set of rolls: survival, investigation, and perception. All right.
Hey.
Much better. There we go.
That's yeah. We're acceptable now.
Chugging along. And ooh, interesting. Okay.
Fuck.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
I kind of have this written as like a choose your own adventure sort of thing. So like if one thing gets rolled, it kind of like unlocks like the next table, and this is like the first step towards doom. Okay.
Yes.
First step
As you're
towards
walking
what?
along, it's a relatively uneventful, but Orsik, as you're scouting ahead, you notice the forest seems to be getting quieter. Less
There was a lot of howling.
less chirping of birds, less skittering of creatures. The wind has sort of slowed down a bit, and it's just sort of this eerie silence. And as the same sort of thing is happening, around the same time, you start to notice this low rolling fog kind of just enveloping the ground around the entire forest. And it's kind of like a gradual transition, and it kind of slowly hits you until you realize that you're literally in the thick of it.
everybody to catch up again. Because I don't know where anybody is right now. Is it thick fog or?
It's pretty thick, to like the point where like you can't see your feet.
Oh
Thick with
God,
feet.
I'm going to
Start trying to hold hands.
Well, I mean that's all well and good for the rest of you. I'm going to pull out this little like a lens from my pocket.
Okay.
Use magical tinkering on it to
Okay.
make a light source so I can kind of foghorn in them where I think they are.
Okay.
This is what's going to get
And
me
yeah,
killed. By
it's
the
not so bad. It's not bad enough that you guys are like getting separated. It's just like noticeable. Like, oh damn.
Oh,
like,
when you said you can't see, so it's thick at my feet, and then
yes,
like,
it's not thick at
okay,
like.
it's rolling towards really low on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Oh.
Okay.
Anybody want? Hold on. Is it? I'm gonna waft it up a little bit. Is there any kind of like vapors in it, or is it?
Actually, as you do that, whop it. It's very acrid. It's very. You can almost like cough on it a bit. It's this nasty, pungent smell. It's pretty unpleasant.
Now I could take use my big brain energy, but I'm gonna let the person who probably knows this stuff a little better come up and take a look. When TikTik gets here, I'm gonna tell him it smells really bad.
Okay. And like 2 seconds later, TikTik's there. Yeah, you guys are pretty close together.
Hey, TikTik, we need your skills.
Oh. All right, what do you got?
It's fog. It's very acrid. I don't know if you recognize it at all.
TikTik's just gonna take a big whiff, a little waft.
Okay. Make me. Trying to think of the appropriate check for this. Just a straight intelligence. Not bad. There's something tangentially, it kind of just like it's on the tip of your tongue, like it's like a brain tickler. There's something very vaguely, tangentially familiar about this. You're just not 100% sure what it is. You've interacted with something kind of similar before, but it's like you're not quite able to put the pieces together. But you could have that like sense of like something should be clicking, and it's just like you're almost there. It's a pretty high DC, but
kind of like that smell of Bonnie's Island I have right now from here.
Oh my God! From there?
Yeah, dude, that's all I smell.
Oh. Terrible. Does it remind us of certain TAC members who smoke a hookah?
Not quite.
Okay.
It ain't no dank marinade. It's this weird kind of like almost like choking sensation. It's really unpleasant. Like if you try to like inhale too deeply, it's like you kind of feel this like burning sensation in the back of your throat, and you're like, that's not a good idea.
It's a good old smoke.
Dank hag.
Good unburnt gases.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, I guess continue on, but this could be dangerous.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I'd like me to hold your hand, Snaxx.
Maybe use caution with the sticky boom booms.
Use sticky boom boom?
No.
Yeah, probably not a good idea here.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be sensitive, but if anyone who needs more vertical help to get away from the fog, maybe this would be a good time to.
You're kidding me, right? I look around at Snaxx and TikTik and I'm like, is You and the lass over there, and there's 3 of us that are under 4 feet.
We got a few of us here. I mean,
I don't know who the shortest is.
It's certainly not me. I'm actually 4'2".
I think we've had this conversation. I think
We
Snaxx
did.
is tiny.
I'm 2'4".
I mean,
Yeah.
Ciarenne is literally 5 feet, so she's not much bigger than 4'2".
Oh yeah, that's not a big deal.
Yeah. It would certainly slow our movements.
I don't think it's that
maybe-
dangerous yet.
Oh, if it gets much higher, maybe Ciarenne could carry me.
I can help you for sure. Yes.
Okay.
The
Or, I mean,
ulterior motive.
Hey,
no ulterior motive.
hey, big guy. Could I ride on your dog?
I don't see why not.
All right, I have
Okay.
him out.
There you go. All right. So,
Okay.
what's the game plan, guys?
This is now the most dangerous thing on 4 legs.
I'm
I will
frightened.
continue on the ground for now. Probably go. Oh boy, maybe just east.
Okay.
At this point, try to get to the middle-ish and get to the heart of it.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'll give you a roll.
All right. And rolls.
Oh,
Nice,
no,
nice.
boy.
Okay.
Oh wow, we won't know what's coming, but we're gonna get there real good.
What's
I'm helping now.
interesting is that as you head east, it kind of, after about an hour, which I'll reveal everything, just trying to kind of speed things up so we don't do as many rolls. Did that reveal for you guys? No, that hid.
Nope.
That did the opposite.
Reveal areas. There we go.
Oh yes.
There we go. It almost feels in a very creepy and like subtle way that the topography of this forest and just sort of the slope and the way the brambles and the brush is growing and the way the trees are growing, it almost feels like after about an hour of traveling and you get to this point that the forest is funneling you in a specific direction. And you kind of
That
like
makes
turn.
it easy.
Yeah, and it kind of feels like almost like you look back at the trail that you went past and like almost, very subtly, but you guys are still picking up on it, that like the path behind you is almost closing off and almost like carrying you, guiding you in a specific direction.
I mean, caves are often like this, and if I know anything, it's that woods are just like caves, but with trees instead of rock. So
I don't think that that's good logic.
Truth be told, and I know this might surprise some of you, I don't have much experience with woods.
Neither do I, but I know they're not the same as caves.
I mean, you gotta explore one, and you gotta explore the other.
There's only one way to go in a cave. It's through the cave. Forest, you can go anywhere.
Sometimes it forks. The forest just has lots of forks. Infinite forks.
All right. What are you guys trying to do?
One of the infinite forked directions. So, guys, I think getting to the middle of the wood is the best. I'm thinking, I know I've said it a lot, I think northeast.
Hey, you're leading the way,
You
lad.
stick to your gun.
All right, okay. I've
what
steered
time
us
do we have
right
right about
so
now?
far.
Oh yeah, that's a good question actually.
What's that?
About what time do we have?
It's just about noon.
Okay.
So you guys have been traveling
so-
for about 5 hours.
All right, so it's not. I mean, I'm totally on board, but if we go northwest, we know that we can get back out onto an actual trail.
Oh.
So if we spend the next, we'll say 5-6 hours, we can get back onto a trail. Hopefully, well, if we made it this far, we get back onto a trail. We can be home for for lights out.
That's true. You're right. We probably don't want to be here super, super dark. I mean, caves are more safe in the dark, but woods, that might be one of the very few differences between caves and woods. Is that dark is worse with woods. So I need to realign my thinking here. This is kind of throwing me for a loop. I'm sorry.
You're learning a lot today.
Any like trees that are like scrambleable that we could climb or try to climb?
You can certainly try. If you'd like, Ciarenne, you can make an athletics check to try to see if you can climb up, get a better vantage point.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
I know.
Athletics up, acrobatics down. That's the general rule.
Wow.
Sorry.
Oh, well, not very far up.
Yeah, you're just like you see some like low branches, and you're just like, you're just not quite sure the best way to go about it. Yeah, maybe like this general area is like a lot of the trees are starting to kind of like look a lot taller, and so even those like lower hanging branches are a lot like more dead, and you're not quite sure if they're safe.
Boy.
Sounds good.
You know, I think that's a great point.
You see, Ciarenne, you've been kind of keeping tabs on this. Occasionally, there appears to be like a murder of crows that's just like following you at a distance, and then they'll like fuck off for an hour or two. But then, like, occasionally, you're not sure if it's the same little flock, but there are birds in the vicinity.
Yeah, there.
There's some birds in this woods. There's some birds in this woods.
Oh.
So, like, I could talk to the birds and ask them for directions?
If you would like, it's going to cost you a spell slot, but you can certainly try.
Okay.
I just know you've been excited to use that spell, so.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. And you don't have to right now. I'm just saying
No,
that.
you have to.
It's happening.
It's the only choice.
What do I need to roll for it? I don't really.
So you cast the spell on yourself,
Okay.
and you can suddenly, that chirping, that little quirking of the crows nearby turns into just sort of like simple conversation. They seem to be arguing about food.
I like bread.
But you could approach and start a dialogue.
Okay, so I'll approach them and be like, hello? Excuse me?
They all sort of turn and kind of quirk their head towards you and kind of look at you curiously, not really saying anything, but just you've got their attention. And the fact that you spoke, it seems you see this look of recognition, like we understood that, when normally they're very curious about you right now.
I heard you speaking about food, and I just happen to have some squirrel here that I'm not using. Maybe you would like it if you could give me a hand and do a favor.
One of them, so there's about 3 of them on this branch. One of them flaps towards you, and you're kind of like shocked, but it lands like right on your arm and just sort of like looks at you, kind of like pecks at you a little bit, not painfully, but like a little tap of recognition.
Do you think that you could maybe scout the nearby area and tell us which direction we should go and what we have to look for in each direction, in exchange for some meat?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Not bad. Through a series of almost these little sing-song-like tunes, it's weird. It's not so much a language that this bird is speaking through, but you can almost understand simple images and ideas. The song sort of speaks a melody to you that to the east, it's a song of simultaneous beauty and death. It's a very weird kind of mixture, but you get this sense that to the east, the forest seems to have decayed somewhat, but there's something beautiful there.
Okay.
To the north, you get the sense the raven seems very hesitant about north. To the south, you get the sense that there's a lot of good food to the south. And then to the west, you get the sense that it's very noisy there, and they don't necessarily like going there because they have a hard time sleeping and it's a little scary, but it's just very noisy.
Okay. So I set the squirrel down on the ground for them and thank
And then
him.
he asks you for the squirrel.
Huh? What did you say? What did you say?
And then at the end, he asks you for the squirrel.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, so I'll set the squirrel down on the ground for them.
All three of them immediately flock to it and start pecking and eating it.
And say thank you and kind of convey to the party that. So it seems like to the north there is something kind of foreboding. To the east is a state of decay, but there's also something significant there that's maybe important or beautiful in some way. To the south is hunting grounds for the birds, and to the west is just noisy. Maybe some kind of predators live there. I'm not sure.
Oh. Well,
maybe the decaying beauty then.
Yeah.
I'm into the
and
beauty thing.
I appreciate you making such a sacrifice to give up that squirrel to help the group. That was so selfless of you. and Lucky just gives a big hug around Ciarenne's legs, I guess, height-wise.
And Ciarenne just has like a terrible guilt about it again.
I mean, I guess that sounds like I think the answers are to the east. I think that's where we have to go.
I think that seems significant in some way, personally.
All right. So
east.
All right.
East it is.
Let's get another series of rules.
Come on. Big money, no whammies.
Nice. All right.
Oh.
Traveling on for the next hour or so. It's tough going. Again, like I said, you're getting into the heart of the wood now, and you're finding yourself struggling to kind of even like stay together. Like there's parts that are easier for some of the smaller members of the party to kind of navigate through, and then like Nirendal and Ciarenne kind of get left behind at parts. You almost have to double back and move around. And again, it seems like there's just these thick, nasty prickers and brambles that are almost funneling you to the east, and you're following through. And it's hard to kind of get any sort of pinpoint or sense of direction here. And unfortunately, the map progress is a little worse for wear. But you do notice that the fog is still present, and if anything, it's getting thicker. And you also begin to notice after the next hour or so, so we're about like 1 PM here, a lot of the precipitation, a lot of the vegetation and the trees begins to kind of slowly wane into this, these dead, decaying branches, fallen over logs, leafless, dead, dying trees.
I mean, we also killed a tree, so this is obviously a great omen for us. I think we just got to keep on going. So probably eastward, but if it's possible at the same time to track how thick that fog is.
Okay.
And so trying to keep on track with thicker fog.
Sure.
Dying stuff east all together.
All right, so go ahead and fresh set of rolls.
Oh, cool. Oh,
You're being helped.
That's good. That's less not cool. Not
cool.
like I need the help. Oh, hey.
eventually you make it to an area where you have a lot better visibility because most of the vegetation here is dead and dying. And you quickly make note of that, TikTik, as you're drawing your map. Orsik and Nirendal, you off in the distance hear what sounds like running water. And it doesn't take you too long to find like a small babbling brook that kind of seems to cut through this part of the forest. Maybe 5-10 feet wide at its widest.
5-10 feet wide at its widest?
Yeah, it just kind of seems to like slowly meander through. It seems to be flowing south.
Okay.
And at this point, the fog is still there or gone?
Still there.
Okay. Anything weird about the water?
Make a nature check.
I'll help.
Sure. So you can go ahead and roll your own nature check.
I was gonna say, surprisingly, mine's better than.
Oh.
Wicked smart. This
I am
water.
wicked smart.
This water is crystal pure. Like the cleanest, most delicious, refreshing water you've ever seen.
I mean, I'm feeling a little parched, so I'm going to take a sip of it.
It's
sure.
absolutely refreshing. In fact, it's so refreshing. Roll me a d6.
Fuck me.
You gain 3 temporary hit points.
Oh. Well, that was refreshing.
Oh man, that feels great. Everyone, oh my goodness. Ooh, so tasty. I mean, I'm used to pretty murky water, but I really swear this is good.
I'm gonna taste it to make sure that poor Snaxx ain't gonna die on us.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Hey, look at that.
All right, you get 2 temporary hit points, and Orsik has contracted Giardia. No, I'm kidding.
Ha! I have resistance.
As clean as
Poison.
it's
Never mind.
All right.
Do you think I could?
So anybody who would like to can roll a d6, take a sip, and get some temporary hit points here if you'd like.
Nah.
Please.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Miss Nirendal, you should
Oh,
bottle
already
this.
did it.
Per, you can take the 6 there because that's the first one you rolled.
Sorry, I think it just double went.
Yeah, I roll 20 sticky sometimes. It's okay. But you're standing here, and it's just a bunch of dead trees and this river kind of cutting south.
All right.
And otherwise,
Should
it
we
is
follow-
silent.
This refreshing water probably has a really refreshing source.
That would be
We could
a
follow
good
it to the
thought,
soul.
I think. So I guess our idea is, do we follow it south, or do we just continue to go east?
Well, the source would be north, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
We would-
my bad. I'm as bad at this as Snaxx is. Yes.
Snaxx is learning. He's learning.
I was role playing very well there.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
We saw the whole thing.
I knew what was going on.
Yeah, so maybe.
Maybe north.
Okay.
You guys
Go ahead and make
Thinking north.
7 rolls.
Thinking north. North. I think we're thinking north. We're thinking north. Great.
Cool.
Yeah. The roll 20 sound does sound like WAP. It's like whoop.
All right. It's interesting as you head north. Following this little babbling brook, you almost somehow accidentally stumble, and it's a very stark transition, and yet it feels seamless at the same time. Where once you are in this forest of death and decay and rot, you almost go through sort of this tunnel, kind of low, almost army crawling through these brambles, getting scratched in the face and tears at your cloaks and clothes. And you emerge, kind of following that river, into this beautiful, almost hidden little oasis in the middle of the forest. It is eerily similar to the courtyard of Marigold's garden. It's this beautiful little slice of paradise here. The sun is shining bright and gentle through this little bit of mist. You can see that it is lush and green and alive. And there are what appear to be these like ancient crumbled ruins that are completely overgrown with moss and other vegetation, vines kind of arching through it. And the river seems to get thicker and thicker and wider and faster as you kind of come through this tunnel and arrive at the source. And you see what appears to be a little glade with a large, kind of enclosed in this little grove, waterfall. And at the top of the waterfall is this massive pool of this crystal clear water, and at the very top of that appears to be a cave of some sort. And growing right sort of at the border of this pool, right where the water cascades down and the river begins, are a number of these beautiful, vibrant, glowing, they almost look like orange roses. I need Nirendal to make me a history check. At advantage. There's something familiar about those. You've seen those before.
Nami remembers.
Nami remembers. If Nami remembers, then Nirendal remembers.
Yeah. This was given, the same type of flower was given to Marigold. The little stray girl that came in that sent us on that mission into the Howling Wood in the first place.
Oh. Okay.
Do we want to go up there?
I mean, I'm really good with caves. And yeah.
What is the marching order?
Oh shit! You gotta love it when you hear what is the marching order. That's great.
I'm gonna be up front.
Okay.
I mean,
and what's the game plan here? Like, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna keep my eye out for hags because I'm
Hag City, baby.
All right.
Freaking out, man.
We're gonna have a great summer here.
Oh God.
So let me go ahead. I'll move you guys to the map, and I'm gonna let you guys orient yourselves how you like.
Cool. Love it.
It is kind of a long map, so you might have to zoom.
Long map.
Yeah. Long map.
What's up front?
Actually, B being next to Snaxx makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, if since Orsik said he's in front for sure, yeah, this is probably
okay.
Yeah,
pretty much it.
So everyone can describe what they would like to do with themselves. You guys kind of have free reign of the map, essentially. Cool. So we'll just go in order. TikTik, what would you like to be doing as you kind of stumble into this strange grove?
TikTik, honestly, would just be kind of like scribbling on a second sheet, kind of what he can see. Kind of make note on his map of where it is, and then kind of start just jotting down some of the basic landmarks and stuff here to make it a little easier.
Yeah. I just drew a little orange doodles to mark where the flowers are.
I was trying to figure out where those were, what those were. I was like, wait a minute, where do those come from? Am I supposed to see those, or?
There you go.
Okay.
So I guess it would just kind of be like walking around and scribbling, I guess.
move yourself to wherever TikTik would like to be. Cool. All right, next up we're going to go to Nirendal. You're up. I'm just going by order of my screen here. So Nirendal, what would you like to be doing?
So I get the sense, I guess say this out loud. I get the sense that this is some kind of sanctum of marigolds, and that's why it was so shocking when that message was delivered to her that maybe this had once been a sanctuary, but you know, those hags know it's here now, one way or another.
The
So
logic makes sense.
I'm gonna fast forward towards the flowers because I want to take a look at it, but I'm gonna, move through like I'm in Skyrim exploring a cave, like.
Crouch with your bow out. Yeah. Okay.
I will have my crossbow out right now.
Go ahead and put yourself wherever you'd like to end up.
Well, ultimately, I'd want to end up here, I guess.
Okay.
Should I just move there?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
For now.
For now.
Snaxx, what would you like to do?
Boy. I mean, I want to go the end goal, which I would hopefully not do until like everyone's kind of there, is to pick one of the orange flowers.
Okay.
But on the way there, I just want to keep it like an eye out to see if there's any little animals running around. Just an eye out for little animals.
Make
no
a perception
animals.
check.
Okay,
Make a
okay,
perception check.
okay. Fly. Oh, I'm proficient in that. It doesn't matter.
Perfect and silent and still and complete, except for the gentle sound of flowing water.
Oh man, it's pretty perfect, I gotta say. So I would say
right up next with Niren, if you'd like.
Yeah, I would say I'd get like right up there, but I'm not gonna actually pick a flower. I think I have enough wherewithal to realize that might not be the best idea. Until at least everyone else has done something.
Sure. All right. Orsik, and your Steel Defender.
All right, so I'm going to advance.
Okay.
Defender.
Okay.
I'm going to, if anything attacks my allies, I'm going to shoot it with the crossbow. Ready to action.
All right. I dig it. And last but not least, Ciarenne.
Ciarenne would have been also enchanted by the flowers, so
Okay.
say that she would also be up there with them.
Okay. So you all stand there at the edge of this pool, hearing the waterfall trickling down, and there's this anticipation, and there's this sort of mutual understanding of the significance of these flowers. And right as the thought kind of crosses your mind of, do we touch them? Do we take one? Is that a good idea? The ground trembles, and all of you feel the soul-shattering roar come from inside the cave above. And you have but mere moments to kind of compose yourself before you hear this these heavy footfalls. Another roar emerges from out of the cave as from inside emerges the guardian of the grove.
Oh, great!
So cute. Let me get the token.
It can be real small, like only take up one little square.
No,
maybe not even.
He bigger than that. He's about that big. And
mine.
Or guys, it's not shiny. Kill it. Sorry, I yelled, everyone.
Orsik, if you'd like to take your ready to action.
My ready to action was in the event one of my allies got attacked.
All right. Then in that case, The dragon roars and rears its head, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Fucking dragon! God damn it!
Kidding? I thought you were kidding.
This was literally like I had kind of different events, but this is just how it ended up.
I should have done one thing when I stood there too, and I didn't.
What did you want to do?
I was going to throw the boot down and step in it.
I'll give that to you.
All right.
Sorry, the boot?
It's my force ballista turret.
I'll give it to you. All right. So, Snaxx, you are standing in front of the flowers at the edge of the pool as this pretty sizable green dragon with this large kind of frilled spine kind of comes and shakes off a little bit of water and moisture as it seems to have been almost submerged in like this kind of subterranean cave. And it flares its wings in this giant roar. It like rears its neck up and just sort of looks with this proud and almost curious look down at all of you, but it definitely seems pissed.
This is a dragon.
That was a big dragon.
And Snaxx knows what dragons are. So
Snaxx
this is
definitely knows what dragons are. You actually make me a history check.
Cool.
Right. So you specifically served under a red dragon, if I recall. This one's not red. That means it's bad. All dragons are bad unless they're red, right? Yeah, I think that's yeah.
Even red ones are kind of mean. They're not.
Yeah, but fuck this one. It's not red.
This is not. It's different.
Okay. Was gonna pick up a flower, but this is more important now. Gonna so most of the ground in front of me is fairly normal terrain. Like if I go like there,
yep,
you know, okay. Gonna move up 30 feet to here.
Okay.
And I guess I should see how far away this is. Cool. Love it. I will take out my crossbow and take a shot at the dragon.
Okay. It connects, and it just kind of like bounces off one of the giant sort of shoulder scales of this thing, and it just sort of shakes a little bit.
It's bad.
Kind of looks towards you. Amused almost.
And if I can, as a bonus / free action, just yell in Draconic, die!
All right.
That's it.
Oh, neat.
TikTik.
Sorry, I was dealing with my dogs and I didn't roll for initiative.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go for it.
Okay.
We'll get you in here. No worries. 13. Beautiful. So actually, you are up next, Per.
Okay, so
why'd I shoot at a dragon? Sorry, I'm just regretting everything.
You guys got this. You're fine.
I think I'm just gonna hold my turn and wait for stuff to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. TikTik, you're up.
Can we discern how big this dragon is in comparison to Flap Flap?
So I'll give you a couple options here. You can make a cursory glance, which will just be I'll give you a passive nature check, and the DC is going to be much higher to gain information, or you can spend a full action fully deciphering this thing, like a full 6-second scan. The DC is going to be lower. You'll get a lot more useful information, but you'll use your action to do so. So it's completely up to you.
Yeah, why don't I use the action to do that?
Okay. So go ahead and make me either an Arcana, a Nature, or a History check, your choice.
Okay, it's definitely Arcana or History. We'll just do a History, I guess.
Okay.
Not great.
So
not great at all.
You've done some reading about dragons since you found Era, or Flat Flap, as you call him. And this dragon is significantly larger. You do know there's a distinction between chromatic and metallic dragons, whereas Era is a metallic dragon, and this apparently is a chromatic dragon. It's definitely reached sort of like an adolescent stage at the very least. You're not sure the delineation between adult versus young, but it's definitely more than like a wee little wormling.
Gotcha. All right.
Why'd I shoot it?
D&D is a fun and relaxing game. All right, so that's your full action to kind of take a look at it.
All right.
It seems very confident.
I guess we're gonna move a little bit. I'm guessing this is a wall in front of me, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like raised up.
I need a second. I'll be right back.
Sure.
The regret is that deep.
Well then.
Oh, good.
See, I can't really do anything with that either. I think I'm gonna hold here.
Okay.
I don't really. I can make the shot. I just don't know if I want to.
Okay. Then that'll be your turn.
Yeah, because I can't really hold the bonus action for the turret.
Alrighty. Nirendal, you are up.
Okay, this is good. I'm glad. Okay. I'm gonna look at the dragon and give it my best smile. Like, hey, are you? Did Marigold ask you to be here? You know Marigold?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
At least I didn't hurt it already.
Oh, fuck!
All right.
Yeah. I'm so
Anything
glad.
else you'd like to do?
I mean, we can still laugh and love. Living might be off the table.
I say you're so pretty, and I'm gonna hold an Eldritch Blast if it does anything.
All right. The dragon, at the mention of the name Marigold, kind of winces in pain, and just you see this green smoke kind of plume out of its nostrils, and it just roars, and it says, "That name is cursed," and it flaps its wings and takes off, and it's going to fly 80 feet in the air. It's going to stay about. It's going to stay about 20 feet in the air or so as it flies down, and it's going to unleash its breath weapon. So it's a third.
Do I still have that held action?
Yep.
Bam! 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 Bam!
So it's actually enough to get both of you. So held actions, if you like, can be fired off.
My ladies, no!
21, sir.
10, nice shot. 18 for 6, nice shot. Couple of glancing blows as it comes in. Ciarenne, you also have a held action if you want to blow it now. Light crossbow shot, nice for 4 more. Every point of damage counts. and it just exhales this. You can kind of see it's like this deep, almost purpley green fog that just rolls out. And you can kind of see that the fog that you were in is essentially this, just much less concentrated. So I need a Constitution saving throw from both Nirendal and...
Please save. Please, guys.
That's a save. And a 14 is also just barely a save. So you're going to take half damage.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, God.
All right.
Please don't die.
Doesn't go get my temp HP.
Oh, fuck.
You guys are both going to take 19 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Oof.
And that is
Very
his turn.
interesting.
And the dragon will exhale and bellow out, any friend of the Cursed One will perish. And Orsik, it's your turn.
Well, shit.
Well, shit indeed.
Oof.
I am gonna send in my buddy here. Gonna give him a bonus action. But I'm gonna go first, so I'm gonna pop off 2 shots of the heavy cross. Oh no, I can't do that. I'm just gonna shoot off the heavy crossbow. Twice.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give him the bonus action yet. So here's one.
Okay.
How's that 23 feeling?
Oh yeah. There's the guys. There's 11.
And the second shot, bonus action.
Cool.
Loading.
Oh, I see that plus sign.
Yeah! Sorry, I'm feeling good. And I'm going
You are just marksman sitting there, like, picking out the weak spots. Like, as it's open its mouth and as it, like, goes to roar and bellow again, you're, like, catching it in the weak joints of the neck. Like, nice shooting.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm going to move in the Steel Defender, who's going to take the dodge action.
What's the speed on the Steel Defender?
40.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can just get there. So walking through the water is difficult terrain, just so you guys know. It does just enough to get there. So.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Anything else, Orsik?
Bonus. Move. I'm not moving yet.
All right.
I'll move in 10 feet. We'll slowly come up on him.
All right. Snaxx, you are up. It is about 20 feet in the air still.
Okay, it's still about 20 feet.
Yeah.
Great. Loving it.
Is there a way?
One second. I'm sorry. Let me think about things. 20 feet in the air. Okay.
There we go. Okay, so in the initiative, I figured out how to change it so you can see how high up it is.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
Great. 20 feet in the air. The net is only a 15-foot good range, isn't it? Yep.
And it'll be disadvantaged beyond that.
Yep. Cool. Oh, lordy. I'm going to... What is the range on the sticky boom boom?
30 feet.
I'm going to toss a sticky boom boom at it.
Okay. So it explodes.
Usually that's an AoE.
Yeah, so it's hard. You can't really... It explodes on impact. So...
Okay. What's the AoE on it?
It's like a 10-foot...
10-foot cube.
10-foot cube, yeah.
Okay. So, assuming this thing's big enough, probably just...
I'll say you can make, like, an improvised weapon attack just to see if you can get it to splatter on him.
Love it.
So that'll just be basically just a dex check. But you're a fighter, so you're basically proficient with everything, so just make, like a ranged attack.
Okay, so I will just click my crossbow for that.
Yeah, that works. All right, 22 will hit, so go ahead and roll that 2d4 fire damage. 7
Alright.
points of fire damage, and he is ignited. Sticky boom boom. Come on,
Cool.
watch.
And then. Oh no! I mean, my plus to hit is not that amazing. I am going to. Yeah, that will be my turn.
Beautiful. Alrighty, Ciarenne, you are up.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna move. If I can just move
Absolutely.
5 feet closer to it.
Cool.
I can't. Okay, cool. Awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
Cool. Alrighty. Per, you are up.
Okay, so since it's still in the air, I'm gonna try and move out of its close range.
Okay. So just know that moving through the water is difficult terrain, so you can't move quite as fast. So you could go 5, 10, 15, 25. So actually you could end up just right there with your movement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll just shoot it with my crossbow from here.
Okay. Woo! Nice roll for another 3. Is that your action and your movement? Any bonus?
No.
Okay. TikTik. Nirendal's on deck.
All right. I'm going to move my 30 probably to here.
So 5, 10, 15, 15, 20. So that's 20 feet of movement.
That's fine. I'm fine there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
So that's definitely in range. Okay. So he's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
All right. Ooh, shit. What's your spell save DC?
13.
He rolled a 12. So.
Oh.
Okay.
So he just launched off this glitter bomb, and it glitters down and coats him, making him very illuminated and very easy to hit. Fucking nice.
Bonus action, Force Ballista.
Okay. At advantage. A 10 is a miss, unfortunately.
Well, we all get, as long as we can see him, we get advantage. So have at it, boys and girls.
There you go. It actually also reveals all the invisible creatures. So no, I'm kidding.
Oh no, I think my PC crashed.
I literally felt a skip in my heart there.
All right,
go
beautiful.
Get whiskey. I will be right back.
Anything else, TikTik?
That was movement, action, bonus action.
Beautiful.
Hold on. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move 10 feet back.
Good call.
No, thank you.
Okay. Nirendal, you are up.
I'm gonna just clear my throat and be like, I sense you're angry. Maybe maybe you'd like to have a chat with Marigold.
Ooh. All right, doubling down on the persuasion. It's gonna be a bit high DC, but make me a persuasion check.
Oh jeez. No. I'm gonna kind of creep towards this building.
Okay.
These are stairs, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm up the stairs now,
Getting up a little closer to eye level with them. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
about it.
I don't know where I want to go with this. This is so exciting.
Yeah, exciting.
All right.
I'm gonna be sad here.
The dragon flies and lands directly kind of clutching and perching on this monument, and its head is right over your shoulder, Niren. And it kind of looks at you, and does not recharge its breath weapon. Actually, at the start of it, fire damage.
Oh,
So go
sorry, is it 1d10? Thank you.
Yep.
Yes.
Takes 5 points of fire damage. It's going to kind of shake its wings, and it'll use its action to put out the flames. But it looks down towards you, Nirendal, and it says, "Interesting. Bring her to me. You have 3 days."
What are you gonna do when she gets here?
Shit.
What are you gonna do if we go?
Turns towards Orsik. Goes. And he flies up and is now hovering about 5-10 feet above Orsik. Niren, if you want to, you can take an opportunity attack. Or you can hold it.
I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
See where
You have
this
advantage.
goes. I know. But also,
You require my services.
And it's your turn, Orsik. He's just like hovering above you, just looming. You can see like the back feet kind of like just barely clicking off the ground. This is definitely a flex. Like he's all up in your business.
I have a crossbow. That's all I get.
He did not make any sort of like threatening motion towards you. Like he's not lunging towards you. He's just like right there, physically imposing.
So, I'm going to I'm not gonna ready an action. I was gonna look up at him and be like, answer the question. What do you intend to do with Marigold?
We're going to have a chat. And you are going to stay with me until she is brought here.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. Pop, pop.
And he's okay.
I'm popping off.
Shit.
Go ahead.
I mean, if we can find a really strong druid to accompany Marigold.
That's a 13 for you, know?
That misses. And so he just looks down and just goes,
You can take the second one.
And you have chosen death. So the 11 is going to miss because he is in melee range, and that's at a disadvantage.
Is that advantage?
At advantage.
So it'll be a straight roll because of fair. Yep. So 5 points. Nice.
Take the 5 damage. Thank you. Come again.
Yep. All right. All right.
God. Well.
Sorry, folks. My loyalty is to Marigold.
All right. Beautiful.
Oh.
Snaxx, you're up. Anything else? Anything else, Orsik?
Use my bonus action, but I am going to move in to Steel Defender and dodge action.
Okay, cool. Snaxx, you're up. It's on. It's essentially on the ground. It's like hovering, but it's on the ground mechanically.
Cool. Great. Well, such mixed emotions. Well, Orsik attacked it, so I guess not so mixed emotions. This is pretty clear, I guess. 5, 15.
You can't tell Orsik he's gonna stay somewhere for 3 days. I'm sorry.
No, that's ridiculous.
With no liquor.
Oh shit!
How do you know? You got a whole cave back there. You don't know.
True.
True.
So I guess.
Oh my god!
Will,
It's just a party.
I will move to here. Wait, I can't. Oh, that's why I can't select myself because I'm stupid.
Oh.
I will move to there. Still can't reach it because it's where it is.
Yeah.
I will use the Netflix and chill on it.
All
I think
right.
I
Is there
moved
a
in
size
15 feet now.
restriction on that?
Oh, if there is, maybe I won't use it.
What does it say in the stat block?
That's what I'm reading. Tempting Snare. Your enemies, it is like range. If the attack hits the target, if it is a large creature or smaller.
Yeah, so this is a huge creature.
So this is pretty clearly not large. So I.
Yeah, this is a little bit bigger than the net could handle.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I will not net it. I will, in fact, shoot it with my crossbow. Since apparently we're shooting this thing, which I did before too, so I can't really give any.
Yeah, you started it.
Okay.
I know, I did.
I guess I have advantage.
Yep. Double eights. Oof. Yeah, that's a miss. The arrow just kind of goes wide up and sails over its head.
Great, great, great. Love it, love it,
All
love
right.
it. And I use my whole movement for that. So yeah, that will be my turn.
Beautiful. Ciarenne, you are up.
So I think like I would try and like use my get along board with Nirendal and try and talk to it.
Okay.
And be like, excuse our more excitable friends, but perhaps we can broach some kind of mediation between you and Marigold. We're not really sure where she is right now, but perhaps we could try and look for her together and resolve some conflict.
Make a persuasion check. Ooh, very articulated, well spoken. Damn. Good to know. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn? Any actions, any bonus actions, any movement?
No.
Okay. Good to know. TikTik, you're up. It definitely okay. So I'm kind of playing this in initiative because people are acting on the fly, but it does seem it does turn, and here you see a look of recognition that it definitely heard Ciarenne, and there's a look of consideration, but it is still looking at Orsik and kind of angrily glaring at Orsik. So there's kind of this hesitancy. You're not quite sure what it's going to do next, but it did hear you. Guys, viewers' choice poll is up. If you want to get them votes in, get them in. This is intense. All right, TikTik, what's up?
How much meat did I grab off of that caribou?
Like a nice, half pound or so. It was picked pretty clean, so that was slim pickings.
All right. So this isn't gonna quite work the way I wanted it to, especially because I'm assuming what my original plan was isn't gonna work.
And you're on deck, just so you know.
Damn. You know what? I mean, they're smart creatures, right?
Maybe.
Screw it. I'm gonna pull out the AAA and point it at it.
Okay.
And tell the creature to go back into the cave, and we will find Marigold and bring her to him as soon as possible. I'm hoping he may have never seen this thing before.
Make an intimidation check. This is intimidation.
Fuck. Oh!
Oh!
Interesting. It kind of turns and pivots, and it's kind of looking at Ciarenne, and it's looking at TikTik, and it definitely takes notice of what you've got. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Anything else?
If you agree to this, you can have it, and we'll see you soon.
I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. I like that idea a lot.
Fucking genius.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right. So that's your full turn, TikTik? Any movement?
I'm gonna ready. Yeah, I'm gonna ready. What would be a firebolt? We're gonna make it a lightning bolt. We're just gonna ready it if he does make an attack.
Okay. Nirendal, you are up.
I'm just gonna pull a potion out of my pocket and swirl it and just sip it.
Okay. Well,
and
go for it.
And I'm gonna give Orsik a meaningful look, like, of course we're on Marigold's side. Like, I don't actually say it out loud, but I'm sipping it and I'm like, hey, it sounds like this could be very healing. for you. Just talk this out.
Damn it.
Anger is a flame that just burns you.
Make another persuasion. We're kind of tacking on building this argument.
It's a green dragon. You should say it's a poison. Ah.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. All right.
I'm gonna put that healing back.
Okay. It does recharge its breath weapon.
Aw, kitty.
It's going to look at all of you and it will say, "This grove is mine. I have made my home here. The forest is my domain. She does not rule here. Bring her to me in 3 days. This one stays with me." And he looks down at Orsik.
This one?
He's looking down at you, Orsik.
Oh, but you see, this is the thing. You keep doing this. Oh, gosh.
And he just like puffs up his chest.
Oh, God.
Are you resisting, Orsik?
Angry.
I am gonna go down to one knee and point my crossbow up, and if he makes any more aggressive, it's holding an action, any more aggressive actions towards them, I fire again.
Okay. He's going to fly up and grapple you with his back talons.
You're gonna buy me dinner too?
Go fuck.
Pick you up, and as he's flying back into his lair, he's going to tell all of you 3 days. And I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight, guys.
Hey, Luke, we don't have anything scheduled for Sunday. You want to do a one-shot?
You and I could talk. You and I could talk.
We'll talk.
All right, guys. So, it is implied that you make it back to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall.
Oh, good. Excellent.
Orsik, we can have
Orsik, no!
we can have some interesting one-on-one conversations. And yeah, so
Sounds like Sunday might be a rescue mission at this rate.
I don't think I have anything planned for Sunday. If we want,
Kraken up there. You okay with doing a one-shot on Sunday?
Fucking
bro!
All right. So, guys, for this session, you guys are going to gain 780 experience.
Nice.
For the amount of the map that you did complete, which is a considerable amount, you guys are going to get paid 400 gold apiece. And there was one magic item that you guys discovered. So,
and a rollover.
And a rollover.
You said 780 XP.
Yeah, let me type it out for you guys. 780 experience, 400 gold. One magic item, which is the third one, and the rollover.
Hey, Luke.
What's up?
You've got another adventure tier.
Oh, snap! You're level 5?
That's right.
Hell yeah!
Very nice.
Yeah,
210 XP over.
Very nice. So
You're gonna have 6 in that tier then after maybe 6 after next week ish.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close.
Call it 5. He's gonna kill someone.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, we got one more person to fill in the slot for adventurer tier.
Oh my god. Woo-wee.
So
that's
is that
definitely
vote still going?
die.
The vote is still going. We've got about, what is it, like 2 minutes left?
About a minute and a half.
About a minute and a half. So we'll wait for that before we start bidding.
Okay.
We'll wait for that before we start.
Kraken, if you can't see it, message me because I have the game room open and I have.
I just refreshed it. That's all. I got it.
Okay.
All right. So this is a bit of a cliffhanger, guys. Orsik is in the clutches of the green dragon.
I don't want to just
So you
leave
fuck with
him
me
there.
1 week. You fuck with me 1 week by not letting us finish, and then you land me on a cliffhanger the next.
How you doing? I gotta up the ante.
Oh no, I'm all for it.
Snaxx is not happy about this. It's a fucking dragon.
I'm so just. Oh, sorry,
Oh.
Orsik. We did not want this.
Not
I mean,
anybody's fault but mine.
Here's the thing. It's honestly, it listened to Niren, and then Orsik opened his mouth and called him out. And dragons are very proud. He's like, "Well, what are you going to do to stop us?" And he's like, "Well, I'm going to take a fucking hostage." Yoink.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I figured the AAA was a good flex. I'm not sure a dragon had seen anything like that. I was like, let's see if I fuck with it.
Wait,
can you
were you
imagine?
proposing to give a dragon a gun?
You're goddamn right, I was.
I am all about that. Guys, tonight's chat favorite vote was Snaxx. Congratulations.
Oh, absolutely.
That was amazing.
Oh, shucks.
So, Mr. Snaxx, you can have a bonus Tealeaf point. My DM favorites gotta be TikTik for tonight. Like, MVP. Like,
oh, God.
Man, that freaking, the fire damage and just, like, contribute, like, the rules for the map and everything, and just, like, the flex with the AAA, RRR, like, on point.
Are you guys ready
night,
for
dude.
the next adventure when I can do 20 D4 damage with that attack?
Jesus
Christ.
Because it goes
That
up
was-
5 pounds.
That was the most.
Catapult goes up by.
Oh, yeah.
That was the most, I'm sure, the most damage anyone has ever dealt in. It's gotta be. I mean, that was just insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Absolutely.
And like the
Like
the kill
120
kill
rounds.
shot on the free.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Dude.
All right. So we got some magic items to go over, guys, before we call it for tonight. So Snaxx, you got the bonus Tealeaf point. TikTik, you got the bonus. Everybody else gets one. The rollover, this will be, we have 1 week after this week before it goes into the shop. This is the Heartstone from Kraken's mission, the Night Hag thing. So it has 10 charges and then it's gone. So it's kind of a consumable. But you can cure any disease or condition on yourself with one of the charges, or add +2 to any saving throw using one of the charges. So definitely very situationally useful. If you are interested in the Heartstone, the command is /WGM number. So type that in with the number of points you'd like to bid in the chat. If not, we got 1 more week and then it's going to go to the shop. So if you are interested in the Heartstone, get your bids in now. Going 1. Going twice. All right, we got a rollover item. Okay. The next one is number 3. So I had a list of different, like, depending on where you explored in the map, it could lead to different pieces of loot being found. So you guys ironically rolled a 3, and you found, which is super funny, the bonfire charm.
Oh.
So this is a cute little trinket. It's 4 inches tall and has a small magical ember inside. When placed on a burning campfire or torch, the charm and ember enchant the fire with a faint healing radiance. If you or any friendly creatures within the fire's light regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit die, each of those creatures treats a hit die roll of a 1 as a 2.
Aw,
so that's a little extra rest.
So cute.
So cute. And it's like a Himalayan salt lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's so cute.
I'm trying to save those tea leaf points down.
So if you're interested in the bonfire charm, go ahead and get your votes in now.
Ugh,
Going once.
I like it. Oh,
cute. That's so cute.
Going twice. Going thrice. All right. We have a winner. TikTik's going to take that for 1 point.
Yay! That is
Hey,
a cool one. I love it. I really like that.
It's going to go to Nirendal.
Aww. So Niren, you can take that.
Oh,
Wow.
oh my god. TikTik. You
Oh,
could just sold my magic item. I would have given you one.
That's so
Aw.
sweet.
It fits so
TikTik,
well.
what the heck?
And TikTik's made it to the point where he wants to be 5th level.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I got to where I wanted to be. Now it's just chaos.
So I think honest feedback from the players tonight. What did you guys think of the hex map crawl kind of format? Is that something we'd like to explore?
Right until the end, it was great.
No, I like
dude, the level of
Cool.
like
oh yeah,
it was planned very well.
I think it could be kind of cool to have like different geographical areas. Like we could do one in the Howling Wood, we could do one in the desert, we could do one, all sorts of different stuff like that. And so as we kind of expand and level up a little bit, so I think occasionally sprinkled in these are kind of fun. So
yeah, I think
I like
makes
the
sense.
choose your own adventure format.
Yeah,
it definitely makes it interesting.
Absolutely.
It keeps it a little more fresh than.
Yeah, that was fun. That was interesting.
Yeah,
cool.
And given what's been happening,
maybe a group of people that are better at doing forest stuff than.
No. Perfect group. Wouldn't change a thing.
Caves and cosmopolitan areas is the.
Nailed it.
I'm
So
so proud of the Chaos Crew for not shooting a dragon with an AAARR.
Hey, don't act like it didn't cross my mind.
It takes a lot of restraint.
Knowing dragons, they may like treasure, so I'm gonna flex with it and see if it works.
Hey, it worked
If we had doubled the dragon, that would have. Oh, double dragon would have been so cool too.
That would have been
cool. Hey,
cool.
Luke, is he keeping my steel defender, or is he's keeping the steel defender?
He's keeping it with you, yeah. I'm gonna describe his whole lair to you, like what he's got in there, all the shinies, and
I have an idea. I'm gonna pitch to you in just a sec.
All right.
All right. Are we good to say goodnight, everybody?
We are ready to raid out as we always do in the game room here.
Oh my god.
Oh
boy.
That was a lot of fun, guys.
This is so fun.
Well,
guys, give JPIC some
our first
CGR love. What's up? Yeah. Our first what?
Was this like the first dragon?
No.
Besides era.
Caldera. We had the red dragon wormling. Episode 9.
Oh, yeah.
Which I realized mid dragon encounter right now that TikTik's wearing the makeshift red dragon mail scale.
Oh, is he really? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, that's great.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for
Good
hanging out.
night. Thank
See you
you,
next week.
everyone.
That was fun and terrifying. Thanks.
Oh god.